What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. This is the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
And it's Kelvin Unique.
And I'm Christopher Armani.
And you are listening to the Get Right. So that's what we're here to do, get you right, bitch. Okay, so let's start it off. How are y'all? Kelvin, don't you start the show in your phone. Don't you start the show in your fucking phone.
I'm sorry. Anything else?
That was it. It was the one consistent. That's the one consistent. Kelvin being here filing his taxes, breaking up with niggas, fighting legal cases. I don't know. Like, what is going on?
You missed one on Jack.
Right on Jack, writing bios.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk about let's talk about Jacked and Tinder and Blacked. Last week before last?
Week before last.
I said I was going to give it a try.
Mm-hmm. And
I said I was going to give it a week try. I ended up giving it a 2-week try.
Okay.
They're no longer on my phone.
All the apps?
All the apps.
Even Jack?
Even Jack.
Wow.
I was doing really well, actually. Mm-hmm. I was doing really, really well.
So why'd you delete them?
Black, I know. Have I talked about this?
I didn't even. Black is like porn. I want you to know. It's black. Don't ask me why I know this.
Oh, Black like porn? Oh, no. No. I know what you're talking about. I've deviled on that side of the. Chris,
you should know what we're talking about.
This
is not
it's
gay
porn.
No, I'm saying no. I've been on Black.
Oh, okay.
I've been on Black, but I never had it as to where it was like a porn site.
No,
we didn't subscribe to it.
No, we didn't.
We
I'm
just
not
know
paying
black.com.
Yeah, black.com.
And if
free.
you don't know black.com,
y'all talking about BOK, right?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about BOK.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about black.com.
I'm talking
what
about
is that?
Porn. Because black, as I know it, is porn.
It's porn.
Black men,
black
white
guys
women.
with white girls.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
That's why we're looking at you like.
Google it later. You'll love it. But anyways, are you going to pull it up on a computer?
Absolutely not.
I thought that's what he was doing. No, Chris is on the board today. I can't see from over here. I thought he was pulling it up so he can get a reference.
Right.
No, so I tried Black, and I got no matches.
Really?
No matches.
Is it supposed to be like Black exclusive?
It's supposed to be like Tinder, but for black people.
Okay.
But my Tinder was popping. And my Jack definitely was popping. And I met a couple people off of there. But then I was just like, this is exhausting. Like, to try to check like messages and keep conversations with random people over a message board that you're trying to build something with, but don't really know if you're going to build something with.
What's the difference between texting?
That's real. Actually.
I think that because people think that it's on an app, then it's not genuine, or that it's disingenuous, or I can just disengage.
Who thinks this?
Let me.
Oh, go ahead.
That I can just disengage at any moment. Because I don't have to respond to your inbox message because there's not an emotional connection there already because we never met face to face. We never really exchanged real information. So I could disappear today and ghost and you would never really know who I am. Whereas with the text messages, I gave you some formality. You actually know my digits. You can contact me directly. And there may be some type of more connection there, you know?
That's fair. So, I do think that people, not to cut you off, I think that people disassociate the typical emotions when they're on the app versus texting. Because like you said, the app is just like this cyberspace where it's like, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just shooting arrows in the dark.
Yeah.
As opposed to texting, it's like, oh, well, you got here for a reason, so act the fuck right.
Yeah, Eric hit me up on Jack.
I did. I hit him up on Jack, not because I was interested. I hit him
because he seen that profile picture.
No, because I saw the fucking bio description.
I was about to say that ain't because of your fucking bio.
Yeah, and I was just like, do niggas across the world know that? Is this a quote from a Drake song that I missed?
No, it's something I made originally.
Yeah, and you are the only person with that fraudulent shit. So, that is why I was like, let me write this person.
No one loves it.
It was definitely covered. Oh, no, I wouldn't have hit on you for that.
Oh,
I was so confused.
You should see my inbox. Let's make it.
I'm sure no one is in your inbox like, oh my God, your bio.
Let's
like no one is saying that.
Like, let's make a movie. Oh, tell me more about the movie. Oh, who's gonna play you in the movie?
I hope you're not making a Lifetime
me
movie.
in the movie.
Lifetime has been fucking everything.
It's a good conversation opener. But yeah, so I had that for about a week, and then I met somebody on there, and yeah.
Okay.
But people have too many rules.
Yeah, people have too many.
I want to talk about that later in the show. But just there's a lot of rules.
If you find a way to make Jack, you're uniquely speaking.
No.
I will cringe.
I should, though.
Oh, my God.
I have about an hour and 30 minutes to pull this thing out. No pun intended.
Pause. But, can you let me know when you do it so I can leave?
No.
I don't want to hear that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Every time you scroll, you're going to think about it.
Oh, my God. Well, I'll be deleting the app tonight, too.
Ew.
No, but I realized that y'all going to kill me. Or y'all going to say, yeah. Yeah, I'm exhausted from partying.
I thought you don't go out.
Child, this week and last week, since New York, I feel like I've been out every night.
Nigga, you go out every night prior to New York.
and I've been drinking, y'all.
I saw. Whose boat are you driving?
Daniels.
And is it a speedboat, a paddle boat?
Nigga, I was on a motherfucking jet ski. I was just trying to make it.
What are you turning into?
I don't know. My life, work hard, play harder, I guess.
Did you smoke weed again?
I've never smoked weed.
You do it every week.
I never smoked weed. I may take edible, but I did not take edible because I was drinking. I don't do both.
Why?
Because I still have to work. So I know if I'm after midnight, I may try it, but like I can't do both. It'd be inappropriate. So yeah. But it was my friend Lee's birthday. He's one of my coworkers.
Okay.
So he had a pool party yesterday. And we start off. Oh, first off, shout out to Troy. He premiered his musical, the first 2 episodes of Flawed the Musical. You can catch it September 1st or 15th. September something.
Oh,
he's going to beat me up. He catch it in September. That's like today.
Yeah.
On YouTube, Flawed the Musical, FLAWED, the musical, super great, super funny, great music. Make sure you check it out. And
have you watched it?
Yeah. Oh, I've seen the whole thing. Yeah.
I just had to make sure because there's nothing worse than giving a promo to something you have not watched.
No, I've seen the entire thing. Yesterday he premiered 2 of the episodes. I remember him sitting in his room, coming up with the music, going, writing the script, like formatting it, and you know I'm a crybaby. So I'm just sitting there watching the thing that he thought of in his dream and manifested and brought it to life, and I was just so super proud of him.
That's dope.
Because it's some people have a goal or idea of something, but they don't put it to fruition, and I was just really happy to see him move forward with what he thought he was going to do.
Yeah.
And that's really big. So
shout outs to Troy.
Yeah.
Good shit, Frat.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then after that, having a couple mimosas there, continued to drinking all day at the pool party. And that was my week.
You may have a problem.
And I'm sure you're going to be drinking tomorrow at the day party.
May have a problem. I will be tore up. When y'all see... Well,
I'm not drinking
y'all
tomorrow.
know. I am.
I'm just...
I'm not drinking tomorrow. I'm going to go
tomorrow.
I'm about to go get my edibles. And I'm about to be high, but I'm not going to be drinking.
You are... one of the no, I don't know what your thing is with like having edibles at public functions.
I love it.
Edibles are meant to like take a bitch out, like level.
It levels me out. I get anxiety with a lot of people, like a lot of people, like in crowds and stuff.
Especially when you slept with a lot of them.
Well, no, because these goods have been locked up. Please, I wished because last night. Anyways,
Chris, we're gonna start doing house patrol for Calvin. Like, just at least get a camera and just stick it in the kitchen or something.
I don't even want to spy on him.
No, you can definitely ask Breon. Like Breon tells you I'm boring.
Is he home that much?
No, neither one of these niggas.
I don't
get it
because Breon know all the gays, so I know he ain't home. So I don't think he can monitor you.
I think Chris thinks I'm not there because my door's shut and I be in my room.
If you were in your room, your light would be on. And
my light is on.
Okay.
You just don't come out your room.
Eric, how was your week?
It was good. Unlike Calvin's lying ass,
I'm not lying.
I have had a productive week. I just think it's overall been really fucking boring. Damn, as I look back, it's boring. Yeah, that's sad.
Boring how?
Nothing memorable took place this week. I worked and I went home. I wasn't trying to be around people. I wasn't like super sad. I wanted to be by my lonesome.
That's the best part, I think.
I guess.
Well, for me.
In moderation. Like, I'm trying to find events to like kill time too, because I need to keep my face on the scene for these hoes. But aside from that, I just be wanting to do my own thing half the time. And I need like something new, different vibes. Like I'm still looking for my Insecure Issa Rae type of space where there's like black poetry and live music and all that. Like I'm still looking for that.
You can go to Soulful Sundays today.
Are you going?
No.
There's a jazz festival today I'm supposed to go to.
Brown's actually trying to create something like that. Get with Brown.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that for him.
We had a whole conversation about last night.
You should go to Soulful Sundays too. Y'all both.
He's supposed to
Where
sing.
does it happen?
He's supposed to sing at Soulful Sundays.
It's at Comfort LA, in the back of the restaurant.
Yep, Soulful Sundays is actually really dope. So shout out to Comfort LA.
Is it?
It's really dope.
Okay, that could be a vibe. Because I know there's a jazz festival today that I'm supposed to go to.
They host jazz festivals too. The people who created
I wonder if
and
it's
this
the
is
same
free.
thing.
Yeah, it's free.
They're both free.
Oh, see, because
And this one has cheesecake in a jar. I love
that's not
cheesecake.
free.
Cheesecake in a
No,
jar.
that's
Comfort LA has
it's
chicken
like
wings.
in a mason jar.
Comfort LA has chicken wings and bomb ass banana pudding.
Is it free?
No,
No,
and I'm pretty sure
The
that
event
cheesecake
is
in a
free,
jar
though.
is not free.
No, but damn, it's good.
the event is free though.
But
Okay.
they fruit is fire,
At least I have options.
and it's closer to you.
Yeah, it's downtown.
Is it?
Comfort LA is downtown.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna add that to my list. I'll
It's
probably hit
today
both.
if you go.
Yeah.
You can wear that.
I'm not wearing this outfit. This was a tester outfit, and I actually am not pleased with it. You know how you walk down the street and you look in the mirror because you're just like assessing the outfit? Yeah, I was like midway down the block. I was like, I actually don't like this outfit at all.
I had to see how it hangs on me, like how it fits,
Yeah.
all this stuff. Yep.
I was like, these other bitches in the street probably think I am killing the game, but I do not. I do not like this outfit.
I get it.
So when I get home, I will be changing. But yeah, nothing really has been going on, and I'm so sad to say that, but I can't lie about my life. It's been a real calm week.
The same for me. I discovered yesterday this may sound disgusting. I have toe jam.
Chris, what the fuck?
Is that like, hold on, what exactly is a jam of the toe?
So I was laying in bed watching, what was I watching?
What?
I don't even remember. I was
You were watching
something.
Wayne Brothers.
No, I was watching Jamie Foxx show.
Okay.
So my toe just started like feeling weird, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I just went down there and I just felt in between my toe, and it was like dry ass skin. And then I opened like the middle of my toe, and I saw like all this dry skin. So I have to get a pedicure today to get that removed. Cause it's dry. Like imagine just dry ass skin, and it's in between your toe, and it's a lot of it.
So like, can you wiggle your toe?
Yeah, I could wiggle my toe. It's just in between the toe. That's it. It don't hurt or nothing. It's just dry skin.
Do you moisturize your feet?
I thought I did, cause I googled it, and it's like it comes from like if you have socks and the shit get in between your toes, and I wash my feet. Like I don't know.
I was
Why are y'all looking at me like that?
I know. I've just never heard of someone having toe jam, and I'm country as shit.
Yeah, so y'all know about the gout and all that shit.
All that shit, and I walk outside barefoot and all the time, and all just.
Oh, you probably have toe jam.
I don't have toe jam.
You
My
walk
feet-
outside
My
barefoot?
my feet are actually pretty good for me to walk around barefoot all the time.
Kelvin has nice feet, from what I remember, just really fucking long feet.
Yeah, as long as
They're probably rough as shit.
they're not.
Last time I had a pedicure was last year, so I need to.
Toe jam sounds like the opposite. Yeah,
Yeah, I
thank
thought it would be
you.
like
Thank you.
stuff.
Yeah. In my life from your fucking toe jam, I didn't know how to respond. That's why I was looking like that. I had to process. But toe jam does not sound like it would be dry skin. It actually sounds like it'd be some type of fungal infection.
All I saw was dry skin.
Wow.
That's
How'd you find out it was toe jam?
I googled it. Well, I asked my mom first. I sent the picture of it to my mom and my sisters, and they was like, "Yeah, that's toe jam."
Oh my god.
And they were like, "You need to get a pedicure first thing tomorrow."
Go get a pedicure, Chris.
I am.
Go get a pedicure. Ladies, please do not be disgusted, disturbed, or distracted by Chris's toe jam.
It's getting fixed today.
Yeah.
I hope
Focus.
that shit don't hurt though. Like,
See,
Don't
I
focus
never.
on that
I
shit.
thought toe jam was like when you had like gushy stuff in the middle.
Me too. Oh god. Ew. Now I'm thinking of Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
A Jay-Z lyric.
Oh, it was like
Give me that funk, that sweet, that.
that
that
gushy
made
stuff.
toe jam made you think of that song.
No, because
Yeah.
he said gushy
Give me that
stuff.
funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff in the middle of my toes. Give me that funk.
Calvin,
that sweet,
Calvin,
that
cut it.
nasty,
Cut the
that
fucking track,
gushy
bitch.
stuff.
Cut the track, gross.
I got no socks on, baby.
Gross. Oh my god.
just want you
Stop.
to know.
You stop.
Your mic is muted. Please stop. No, you don't. You don't have to finish it. You don't.
Ew.
Chris, these are the moments that make our show great. You will not cut my toe jam song off.
Ew.
You would not cut my tongue.
You're on the mic, so
I've lost the juice.
He had it though.
I lost it. This song was going.
It was going.
Wasn't.
I'm glad it's done.
It was going.
I'm glad it's done for the sake of my
Like
stomach.
I told you, baby. I just want you to know. And everywhere I go, you might see it on the floor.
Oh my God, help me!
But I just want to warn you. Don't step right there. Because if you get on your toes, you're going to take it everywhere. Now give it to me. Thank you. I'm here every Sunday
from 10 to 12. You know, I would just like to say, Calvin is very talented. Very talented. Who would have thought that you could improv a song out of Toe Jam on the spot? That is a That's a God-given talent.
It's this big gulp.
Run with it. Is there alcohol in there?
No, it's I'm so trash. I have also got an addiction to Sprite.
Oh, Sprite is crack.
Sprite is crack, but I don't want to drink Sprite like whole because I feel like it's gonna fuck my skin up. So I put Powerade.
Sprite is the air quotations the best soda to drink.
Why? Because it's decaffeinated.
But I also feel like it's giving me a little gut, and I gotta get that together. But it's like Sprite and Powerade because I don't want to drink Sprite.
Oh, that's an amazing combination. I had that in college.
I've done that a few times in life.
There's no alcohol in this.
Even Sprite and fruit punch is good.
College is where you learn all the mixing of drinks. Just being there, fucking shit up.
I was so dehydrated.
You still gonna be dehydrated. You ain't get no water.
I know.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with that.
And also, I've been to the gym 3 days in a row. So
congratulations! I meant to comment on your Insta story, but I didn't want to hype you up before the goal was reached.
Yeah, because I would have got lazy.
Yeah,
so.
I am so proud of Christopher Charles O'Reilly White for going to the gym. Period.
Thanks.
How long can you go at a time?
Yesterday I was there for a long ass time, and I didn't even realize it until I left. Because I got there at like 8, and I remember I walked out at like 11 something.
That's good.
And I was.
Were you working out the whole time? Or were you on your phone?
Honestly, like 30 minutes of that, I was in the bathroom taking a shit. So I was there for like 2.5 hours, I guess.
30 minutes?
I had the shit.
30-minute shit at the gym bathroom.
You are really comfortable.
Yeah. I take it.
Oh,
I would take a
comfy.
shit anywhere. What do you mean?
For
Really?
30 whole minutes?
30 minutes.
I had the shit. What?
30 whole minutes on the throne at the gym.
I get in there.
Yes, at the downtown Planet Fitness. Yes,
I'm all about my space.
and I remember it was a line of niggas outside the door, like I guess waiting on me.
Yeah,
but
what the fuck is going on?
30 minutes. Is it one stall?
No, it's two. Two like toilets. There's only 2 of those. But urinals, it's like what was it, like 3 or 4?
Was the bathroom clean?
The downtown the Planet Fitness bathroom is fairly cleaner than a lot of restrooms I've been in.
Yeah, like for that location to be downtown, it's cleaner than what it should be.
I really don't like public bathrooms.
My mom does the same. Like she will hold her pee until she gets home.
I will do what I can.
Why?
Well, as a boy, I don't feel like I should, but like it's so bad that if the floor is dirty, I feel bad for the bottom of my shoes.
Oh, I'm peeing.
I'll get through it, but I feel it through my sneakers. I'm
I
disgusted.
was shit
public
anywhere.
bathrooms.
You
are really bold for that.
You know how I feel about bathrooms and people, and I think this shit is so weird. Like people won't use public bathrooms, but they go and touch handles. They'll go and go to the grocery store and touch boxes and the carts. They'll do everything else. But then when it comes to the bathroom, I'm not gonna touch it. But then you touch everything else, and then you touch your face, you eat, you do all this other stuff. Like I just think that it's so weird. Like you go to public places, like
restaurants,
a cup. Like just because they wash the cup, they
just run it through the dish.
This cup isn't washed. That can's not washed. You didn't wash off the top of that thing. They're still like. I just always think that's so weird.
I don't know
because there's germs.
If the germs are going to kill you. They're going to kill you.
There are germs right in the studio.
It's not only
on
germs. It's like the intimacy of it.
Touchdowns and tangents right here, all in your face.
Oh my god!
Why then? What made you choose them?
Huh?
Anyway,
such a bitch.
I love touchdowns and tangents. Shout out to touchdowns and tangents.
So I don't. Yeah, well, that's good. Keep going.
I want to go today. I may not. I'll go tomorrow morning for sure.
Go get a pedicure.
I'm doing that. For sure. I'm doing that.
I'm really proud of you. Chris tried to get me out my deathbed to go to the gym. And
were you sick?
Allegedly.
No, I was sick as fuck. I was in the bed for 3 days.
Allegedly, Eric.
I had to sweat out my cold for 3 days.
So why didn't you go to the gym when I asked you?
Because I was dying.
You literally just said you had to sweat it out.
Yes, but I can't run and jump and do all this other stuff. I was in the bed For Chris to be my roommate, he knows nothing about my life. Everybody knows I was dying.
I didn't know you were sick.
You didn't check on
No
me
one
on
knew
my
he was
deathbed.
sick.
Brian knew.
I
Josh
check on
knew.
you based on what you post on Instagram.
I don't post a lot on there. I only post the good things. I need to post the bad things. Bitch, I was fucking sick.
Okay.
Allegedly.
And I told you I was sick.
If you say so.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling a lot better.
Good.
I am. I'm about 99%.
That's good. Okay, it's time for Bitch You Better Read.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all not gonna try me today.
No, I'm not. God, I'm hungry. Number one. Okay, so the Shade Room posted this map with the caption average dating price in the U.S. And I wanted to talk about it because some of these numbers are quite alarming. So just starting off with where each of us are from. California.
It was ass.
What the fuck is going on with this music?
I was just gonna flow with it.
It
but
was
that transition was rough. So California, the average price of dating is $226.35. So Chris, that is where you live with it.
That I don't think that's true though. Like I saw the number, but I'm like I didn't think that was. I just don't think that that's right. Like I just don't. You want me to pull it up?
I don't know, because out here,
because it said 200 and what?
$226.35.
You can do a cheap ass date in LA for $60.
But how many people do?
I have.
I don't know. I'm wondering what this was scaled off of. There's not enough information around it. Indiana for Kelvin is $96.54, which makes sense because it's a smaller
How
state.
much?
$96
On a date?
on a date. I think when
What are y'all doing? Like,
when
what-
I think
what's
of
the-
date, I'm thinking dinner and an activity.
That's not $90.
I think it is $90. We can spend at least $40 on food. That's
Okay,
20 a
what's
piece.
the activity?
And then like if we go to the movies, popcorn plus a drink. That's
Jesus.
another.
So you're paying for all of that?
Has it gotten
I don't
that
know.
bad?
I don't know if it's say like per person or like the average cost for a date in total.
An average date in Los Angeles is not 200 plus.
If you go to a fancy place,
Who's going to fancy
I
place
think
on
this
the
is
first
like
date?
average. This is like average. So you got to think like the most expensive dates to the most cheapest dates. So they found the happy medium in the middle.
For the people that are McDonald'ing it and for
Yeah.
those that are Mortoning
Yeah.
it.
So it's a medium.
And then in New York, it is $297.27. Bitch, what?
Where? Like, where are we going? I don't get it.
Oh, I definitely can see that for New York.
You hood rat niggas must have really
I
felt
can
yourself
definitely
since
see
I
that.
moved because
Where-
I've never.
Well,
Ever.
Okay,
of course, in Hell's Kitchen, I'm pretty sure
Well, yes.
that's
that can
more
be
expensive. And then, like, once you get over to your side, over in
I'm
where
in
is that?
Queens, bitch.
Oh, in
Don't
Queens.
you dare say Bronx or Brooklyn.
Over in Queens, I'm pretty sure like the pizza's cheaper.
Yes.
What's the
You
most?
can go to the bodega.
What's the most? Like, how much have y'all spent on a date? Where y'all pay for the whole thing?
I haven't done that yet.
I think I paid maybe $200 for a date.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to
$200
We went to
out here?
yeah.
What you do? The Tia Murray? Was that the Tia Murray?
Shut up. We went out to eat with the sweet
Where'd
chicks.
y'all go?
Sweet chicks.
How much was
That's
the bill?
easily $70, $75.
That sounds about right for two people.
No, it don't.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
it depends on what you order.
Yeah.
So that's about $75. After that, we went to the Trap Museum.
How much
That's
is that?
$22 a piece.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
And then
Hold on, let me pull out my calculator. So we got 75 for sweet chicks, right?
Plus 45.
Plus
we're
45.
just gonna do 22 plus.
So we're at
22,
120 so far.
Whatever
Yeah.
change.
And then after we went to the Trap Museum, we went downtown, got some ice cream.
Where?
Low Damage.
How much is that?
That's probably about like Low Damage is like what, $8 a cone?
So 16.
$8-9 a cone.
We're just gonna put 16.
Yeah, plus the Uber rides.
Oh man.
You paid for all? Why are you paying for all this?
Why am I paying for all this? Because if I say I'm gonna take you out, I'm gonna take you out.
How much are the Uber rides on the average? Total, like for all of the Uber
for
rides.
all the Uber rides, that's probably about like $30.
We're at 166.
Bitch.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it?
that was it for that day.
Bitch.
Eric? So Kelvin is at 166.
Mm-hmm. This is LA?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you are way below the average.
So I'm good.
You are roughly $60 to $80 below the average.
Good.
Which is good. 166 is still a lot. On a first date. That's the first date?
It was like the second date.
Kelvin's very chivalrous. But Chris, from the sounds of it, you're kind of the same.
Okay, because like when Lavender was in town and you did the multi-tour date, I'm pretty sure y'all spent a lot. I don't know why.
Dream?
Who?
You talking about Dream?
Yeah, Dream. I don't know why you're even like gassing this up. You bitches went on the motherfucking. I don't mean to call her a bitch.
Ooh, that was
really rude.
That was
really the bitches was more towards you,
okay,
and not towards her.
Wow.
You Negroes went on a horseback riding.
See, the difference is
y'all went to see the sunset in the middle of Malibu.
Kelvin, hold on. She paid for that. The horseback riding. I didn't pay for that. She did.
That's different.
Now it was when she was here. It was a day where I did take her out on an all day thing. It was like $100.
What did that consist of?
We went to Roscoe's and went to the Santa Monica Pier. We had a picnic on the beach, and then we went to what's the shit on Mondays? Oh, the study.
The study.
Oh yes.
I like going to Sweet Chicks on date nights.
You love Sweet Chicks.
You gassed that
general.
restaurant so much.
I love Sweet Chicks is a great date place to go.
I think it's cute and it's safe.
It is very safe.
Yeah.
And it's also a place that you can kind of gauge people a little bit better, how they act in public, and not be embarrassed if they act too reckless and too ghetto.
Have you had a bad Sweet Chicks experience on a date?
No, but I've had a bad date experience, like out to eat. Like, what's the main thing with me? How you treat your server.
Oh yeah.
If you're rude to your server, we can't be together.
Oh, that's real.
What's rude exactly though?
Not saying thank you, barfing orders.
What do you mean barfing orders? What's that mean?
Like,
sending shit back?
No, like, hey, what would you like to order? The steak and fish.
Okay, that's what they want to order.
Ranch. What is this?
Who does niggas have done that?
Yes. I'm like, who do you think you are?
No.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking questions. I think it's about the phrasing.
How you ask them and how you treat the people. Cause don't be side eye. I just when this camera's gonna set up.
I just feel like who does that?
I like roughneck niggas, so I mean I think that comes with the territory.
I don't like rude ass people.
You don't mind if like someone did that on a date?
Would I be embarrassed slightly, depending on how it comes out of their mouth? Yes, I can't even front. I'd be embarrassed because it's just like
why?
There's just certain speaking etiquette that I feel like we should all know at this point in life. Like,
but after the date, you just what? How the way they act, what does it have to do with your relationship?
Because I feel like I'm a people person, and I know a lot of people. And if you can't be kind to the people that are doing the service unto you, then you may not be able to go to all the services and all the different circles that I'm with. Because I travel a lot, and I know a lot of random people. Like yesterday, there was a lot of people at this party, the pool party, the industry party, that are well known, that are famous. I don't want to name drop, but like there was like Frank Gass and Amber Riley. There's like a lot of people around there that are people that
you don't want to name drop as you just drop.
I know. People. I don't want to do that. I hate that shit. But if I go up and speak to them and I introduce you to them, how are you gonna act? But I also need to know if you're gonna be good with my hood friends. And I also need to know.
What hood people do you know?
Well, I won't say hood, more
Brown.
Yeah, Brown's real hood, and then his friends. I want to make sure that I want to make sure you're good with them. I also want to make sure you're good with like. I can't bring no rude ass nigga around you.
Yeah, Chris would devour.
Exactly. So like, no, like that's a good tester. You gotta make sure you're cool in all climates.
Well, I think we can all agree that these averages, with the exception of Indiana, are just.
What's the highest? Is
what's what you paid, Eric?
I've never paid for a date.
What's that?
You've never in life paid for anything on a date? Like you never said like, oh, I got this.
Have you ever been on a date?
But you've never paid for a date? Like anything on the date?
Let me start wearing crop tops. Let me find out. That's the secret.
Like I paid for my own food before.
But you've never paid for somebody? You never treated anybody?
I've been on 2 dates in my life.
2 dates at all? Oh, Eric, I'm gonna take you out.
So you've hung out though with people,
Mm-hmm.
and you've never said, "Oh, I got this." Are you about to turn the air on?
Yeah.
Can you, I was about to ask.
Yes.
You. Turn it on.
I wasn't gonna say it on the air. I was just gonna get up and do
If
it.
niggas know it's hot in here.
Yeah, mutually we understand.
Niggas know it's
hot.
I'm just trying to be more professional on the air.
Okay,
Hey, listeners, it's hot as fuck in the
It's hot.
studio.
Get up,
We're gonna turn the air on.
turn it on, and not
Laser,
let
hip-hop
everybody
it on
know
me.
that it's hot.
Niggas know it be hot in this.
Eric,
bitch.
I'm gonna take you on a good date, and you don't have to give me none afterwards.
Okay.
'Cause I want you to know how it feels to be taken out. And, well, never mind, nigga, take me on a date. You ain't never paid for no fucking date. I just thought about that.
How do you
Why are you ending the show?
How do you offer to take me out on a date and then tell
Because
me?
then I just thought about it. I thought like you always pay for the date.
No.
And that's like, no, Eric's never paid for a date. So I'm not taking this nigga out on no date. Never mind.
You don't have to take me out. I treat myself well.
I know I will take my daughter on a date though.
You should. That's the foundation.
Are you gonna take your daughter on a date, Chris?
Yeah, it's my fucking daughter.
Absolutely. You both should. No. Okay. My first boyfriend took me out on a date, and that was when I got to experience what that is like. And no, I've been on like 3 dates. One in New York. It was real like grab lunch, sit down, eat type thing, but that was sweet. Then my first boyfriend took me out, and then the last guy I was with took me out, and they were all great experiences.
How long have you been with these people for y'all only to go on one date?
I wasn't with the first one. We were just like interested in each other, but it was like right as I was moving out of New York, so it was nowhere to go. And then my first boyfriend, we were together for a year.
And you only went out once?
We took off once I moved, so we were doing it long distance.
Oh, okay. And then this third person.
The third
The
person
other
lived
E,
out
the
here.
Other E.
Yeah, the other E. And then the third person was out here, and like we hung out a lot, but like that was when I was working at Zara and stuff, so it was kind of like we were occupying each other's time but not necessarily always on dates. So it all great.
Oh, I'll
But-
take that back. I'm gonna take you on a date. You ain't been on no real date.
You're such a fucking fraud. You're such a fraud.
You ain't never been on no real date.
I have I feel like I'm not gonna discount any of them. I feel like they were all great for what they were. But yeah, I haven't.
Speaking of Zara, did you see the video I tagged you in on Twitter?
You tagged me in a video on Twitter. Oh god.
It was about Zara.
Someone definitely told me to do better on Twitter. No. What was it about?
How employees are at Zara. And it was the funniest shit. I just
feel
imagined
like-
that would be you.
No, I feel like I did see that video actually. Fuck, what happened in the video? Because I feel like I watched
It was-
something like that.
It was this dude. He was like at the cash register and he was just being rude as shit. I'd see if it's in
See?
see if it's in your mentions.
I'm gonna check.
That shit was so fucking
I
funny.
hate that. Why are you being rude to people? What they
No,
do
no,
to
no.
you?
The worker was being rude. Like he was throwing the clothes in the bag and then like,
Oh.
you want a receipt? And then like threw the receipt at the face and all that.
Oh,
That shit was so fucking funny.
well, never mind.
You don't see it?
I'm looking for it right now.
I'll probably have to find it and resend it to you.
No. I'm not on Twitter enough for this to be like this much of a dilemma. Like I don't understand.
Can you send it
what
to
the
me so I
problem
can
is.
post it on Halloween Unlocked?
What are you gonna put?
How would you handle this situation?
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll tag you in it. Okay.
It's like the app.
Why'd you? I was gonna like tag you in it.
Huh?
I was gonna tag you in it
No, you don't even tag me on the post you using me for on Hollywood Unlocked.
because your name's already there.
Right, but I'm saying like you don't be like, oh hey, social likes. Like here's Christopher Armani's tweet on Twitter or whatever.
I don't.
Like you don't ever do that.
No, you're usually a HU poll.
Yeah, you're not getting any credit for this.
I don't see why. Can I sue you
Yes,
for that?
yes, I did
No,
see
you
this
can't sue us for
video.
that.
Why not?
Because it's public domain. You tweeted it. We put your ad name there. We're not saying it's us. It's you.
But I'm saying like y'all put your own logo on my tweet. Like, can
Yeah.
I sue y'all?
No, it's still yours.
But
We don't
y'all like put your logo on
We
my
don't own
tweet,
it.
and then y'all posted my picture without my consent.
Did
You
guys really?
Once you upload,
My Avi is right there.
if you look at your terms and conditions on your Twitter and your Instagram, you already gave that consent away. Everything's public domain
I
now.
feel like I could sue y'all, and I might.
Go ahead, try. We'll countersue, and then you'll
What's
be
the
owed
how
us
y'all
a-
gonna counter sue?
Because you can't sue us for something that's public domain.
What if my shit was locked? Can I still sue? Because you follow
If
me.
your stuff was private, I'll probably have to get your permission.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Like
locking
if
my
it's a
tweets.
video, bitch, you don't want me to put you on.
No, I just want to sue Hollywood Unlocked.
Wow.
I mean, I think they've
Wow.
been on the up and up. You may get a coin.
Yeah, I just might.
Yeah.
So you have seen that video?
Yes,
That
I
shit was
did.
hilarious.
I have
recognize it.
not. Can someone?
Them
We'll send
dark
it
ass
to you.
outfits. Number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, so did I put a link with this one? Gosh, man. I should have put a link with this one. It needed to be said. Hold on. Well, either way.
Wait, did you?
No. Social media erupts demanding 911 operator be jailed. So, many people who came across the tragic story of Deborah Stevens, the Arkansas newspaper delivery woman who was mocked by a 911 operator as she was drowning in her car, have been left heartbroken, upset, and even more eager to get justice for her. As previously reported, Stevens, who was 47, was on her usual newspaper delivery route for the Southwest Times Record in Fort Smith, Arkansas, last Saturday morning when a flash flood occurred and overtook her SUV. Stevens called 911 once she realized she was unable to get out of her car. She stayed on the call with the operator for 20 minutes, pleading to send help. Do you have it?
I think it's right here.
Hold on, not just yet. Actually, no, yeah. Listen to the 911 call, people. What's going on?
Is this it?
Somebody save me.
Am I not on the phone with you trying to get you some help?
Yes,
Okay, so stop.
somebody get me out before I die. I'm sorry.
You're not going to die. I don't know why you're freaking out. It's okay. I know the water level is
I'm
high.
scared.
I understand that, but you freaking out doing nothing but losing your oxygen up
I
there.
agree.
So just calm down.
But are they not going to come get me?
You said what? I'm sorry?
When are they going to be here?
As soon as they get there.
Well, how long is that going to be before I die?
Yeah, I know.
Man, my phone's going to die. They're not going to find me. It's going to ruin my brand new phone.
Do you really care about your brand new phone? I mean, you're over there crying for your life. Who cares about your phone?
I need to get down. I need to throw up. I need to throw up right now.
Well, then you're in water. You can throw up. It's not going to matter if you got...
What's the issue?
The issue is this woman is drowning. And
In a bathtub, right?
No, in an actual body of water.
Oh.
Her SUV went into a body of water.
Oh.
She's not in a bathtub.
Yeah. Why did you think she was in a bathtub?
I must have missed the part where you said water. I just assumed immediately about like a bathtub.
So
Chris like this bitch called 911 for being in the bathtub.
right? Well,
No.
Oh, I was about to walk into hell. Last Saturday
Oh,
morning,
you definitely
Yeah,
were. I caught what you caught.
Last Saturday morning, when a flash flood occurred and overtook her SUV, Stevens called 911 once she realized she was unable to get out of her car. She stayed on the call with the operator for 20 minutes, pleading to send help. I have an emergency, a severe emergency, Stevens said. I can't get out and I'm scared to death, ma'am. Can you please help me? Stevens explained that she does not know how to swim, but the operator says to her, I don't know why you're freaking out. You're freaking out is doing nothing. You're losing oxygen in there, so calm down. The operator mocked her even more and told her to shut up as help is on the way. She was wrong and Stevens eventually drowned.
Oh my gosh, she died?
She died. So, social media is outraged over the incident. One Facebook user named Laura Treat specifically went through great lengths to find the operator and demand jail time for her lack of help. Treat posted a photo of Donna Renew, who is believed to be the operator. She wrote in the caption, Donna Renew, this person right here, let's make her famous for being the sorriest human in Arkansas right now. Treat went on to say, as Deborah Stevens was swept away in flood waters in Fort Smith last week, the dispatcher did nothing but patronize and belittle her as she slowly drowned. Deborah begged her for her life and for this dispatcher to help her. Will you pray with me? No. You can pray and I'll listen. Can I call my mom, please, so I can tell her I love her? No. You need to stay on the phone with me. I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so scared. Well, you're the one who drove through the water. When are they coming to help me? I need two people to do this shit. Because there's so many switches and there's not enough bricks in this. When are they coming to help me? Whenever they get there, ma'am. Ma'am, I think I'm going to puke. Well, go ahead and puke in the water. In the 911 recording that was released, you can hear Deborah screaming at the end as she drowned. Did this dispatcher never think to tell her to unbuckle her seatbelt, to try and open the door and get out of the water, get out as the water was up to her neck? Before concluding, Treat added, I pray this dispatcher has fallen to her knees and asked God for forgiveness for her actions. Everyone share this. As of right now, the operator has not faced any consequences for her actions. So, yeah, this dispatcher is shit. You really mock this woman as she is drowning in her SUV, and every moment that you have to console her, you're belittling her, and then she drowns. She actually died.
I feel indifferent. on the situation?
Oh, extra information. So at this point when this situation happened, the dispatcher had already put in her 2 weeks notice, and this was the last call. And her thing. So I mean, I get being over the job. I'll quit a job real quick. But
I understand that he's like, I'm getting ready to go. But this is still somebody's life.
The value of your job as a 911 dispatcher, you cannot be so careless.
You don't work at McDonald's.
You don't work at McDonald's.
So the car flooded on the street somewhere, right?
Yes.
We're assuming. Where was this? Did it say?
Fort Smith, Arkansas.
So does it ever get that deep to the point where you...
It was a flash flood, and it overtook her SUV.
So she knew it was raining. The operator probably had... I'm pretty sure in their morning email, when they open it up, flash floods, or even on her way to work, there's flash floods. You're going to get a lot of calls about it. People may be drowning. People may be stuck out in the water. Please handle with care. I'm pretty sure that was the morning email.
I want to know how you're indifferent about this, and I pray to God it doesn't make me cringe. I pray.
Because, I mean, if I was a 911 operator...
Oh, God save us all.
Because I don't know, I would just feel like if you trip, just calm down. You tripping right now is not going to make anyone come any faster. So I'm trying to help you. Calm the fuck down real quick. I wouldn't talk to her the way that she did, but I probably would have been like, man, I'm trying to get you help. Just calm down. Someone's going to be there. Calm down.
But she told her help was on the way, and help was not on the way.
So
help never came.
She never dispatched it.
No, she was just sitting there talking shit.
Oh, so she didn't send anybody at all?
For whatever reason, I don't know if she was so busy being a bitch that she forgot to actually do the part of her job where she helps, or if...
Oh, well, that part then is fucked up. I can see if she sent the people, then okay. But if she never even sent these people, then that's fucked up.
But the thing is, it's either way, given the situation, you hear how frantic this woman is. Mm-hmm. At least give her some type of words of encouragement. There was nothing positive that was said on that phone. Everything was just bitch, breathe. If you want to throw up in the car. No, you can't call your mom. You need to stay on the phone with me. It's where were you going to give any type of positive reinforcement? She's a bitch. She's a bitch, and now she has to have that on her conscience that this woman died in her.
Well, we know she don't care though. It's clear she don't care.
Well, this is doomed to hell, so she better get caring.
That's fucked up.
Number 3.
A
woman falls asleep in her car and wakes up on the ground.
I literally was just doing that story card.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the world. I got that from y'all
in Texas.
Yeah. A New Jersey woman says she fell asleep in her car and woke up laying down on her driveway earlier this week. According to the New York Post, the 80-year-old woman explained to police in Hamilton Township that she fell asleep in her car after parking it in her driveway around 9 p.m. Wednesday. She says she does not remember what happened after she fell asleep, but woke up around 4 a.m. and noticed that her car was gone. She also had a bruise and cut on her face, but declined medical attention. Lieutenant Mark Horan of Hamilton Township Police Department said in a statement that the woman had no recollection of her car's whereabouts or a previous incident involving the vehicle. Officers located an 80-year-old female victim who awoke on the ground of her driveway, and her car had been taken. She did not recall any incident other than that her car that she was previously sitting in being missing. The car was later found in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yeah, Trenton.
Yeah. In Trenton, New Jersey.
Makes sense.
But police reported that no arrests had been made for the carjacking. We're fortunate that the victim wasn't injured more seriously. Period. Now, I would just like to have a moment with the world and ask, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? If you see an 80-year-old woman sleeping in her car, who is going to pull her out, lay her on the ground, and then drive off with the car? Now, granted, they must have done it delicately. Or this bitch sleeps like a grizzly bear.
Well,
it's one of the two.
I'm happy they at least laid her on the ground.
At least they didn't throw her.
They didn't throw her. They could have.
Because if they did throw her and she still slept through it, there had to be a heart attack.
People are ruthless. So
I'm happy they at least like a grizzly bear.
I can see them. I can see them saying, "Oh wow, there's a car. I wonder. Oh, it's running. This is a perfect opportunity. I'm walking. I have to get to Trenton." This Uber ride, I am not trying to pay for it.
No, it's a lot.
That is a lot.
It was $15 for pool. It was a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. So why not just get a free ride?
And she just got gas.
She got gas. It was a full tank. She got snacks because grandma's all got snacks.
Of course.
So she got snacks in the
glove
department.
Snacks,
but hey, it's something to eat.
Yeah.
Let me just. Oh, she's asleep. Oh, ooh, I'm sorry. Let me just pick her up. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, fat bitch. Okay. Let me just put her. Shit. I'm gonna put this bitch in. Shit. Fuck. I got her keys in the car still. Shit. Can't open up the door. Fuck it. Put this bitch right here. All right, y'all ready to go? We gotta get back to training by 10. It's a party, cuz. Shit.
3 before midnight.
Yeah, shit. Ooh, that bitch was kind of heavy.
So, you know.
Y'all just gonna stand around not gonna help me, though? Y'all just gonna see me y'all want me to pick the bitch and put it on the floor. I need to stop calling old people bitches. I've been calling a lot of people bitches.
You just called an 80-year-old woman a bitch. How do you feel about yourself?
It wasn't me, it was the character.
Okay, got it. That's real.
I was modeling the character after Chris. The whole voice was Chris's voice.
Asking, what is wrong with you people? If you, it had to be like at least a 1980 Toyota Camry. I don't know why that is the car in my mind, but that is the car in my mind. It is a 1980 Toyota Camry.
It could have been a Range Rover.
It could have been something nice.
Could have been an Escalade.
Why is she falling asleip in that?
Why are you 80 driving?
It's comfortable. Why wouldn't you?
Maybe I'm envious. Oh, my mom said, "Hey, son."
Hey, Mom.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Something more lighthearted and something I kind of want to do. North Carolina hospital looking for volunteers to cuddle newborn babies. That makes me happy. There are a few things as satisfying and heartwarming as cuddling a newborn. Oh, wait, no. As cuddling an adorable newborn baby. And if you happen to live in North Carolina, a local hospital is in need of your skills in newborn baby cuddling. As reported by CNN, Raleigh, North Carolina's UNC Rex Birth Center, NICU, is seeking volunteer cuddlers for the preterm newborns or those who were born with an addiction or other health issues. Cuddlers are a crucial part of the care provided at the hospital because cuddling is vital to helping the newborns overcome the obstacles that they are facing. Nicole Ross, a registered nurse and the newborn screening coordinator at UNC Rex Birth Center, explained the need for newborn baby cuddlers this way. It decreases pain, it decreases the baby's stress, and it helps promote healing. It helps with brain development, and it helps decrease their length of stay. Volunteer Kelly Reddy stated her pleasure to care for newborns. This is exciting for me to get to come and snuggle babies. I just feel like I've done something great for the babies to hopefully relieve their stress and improve their day. Cuddlers have greatly improved the care provided to patients and their families at UNC Rex by starting a trial program for volunteer cuddlers a little over a year ago. Based on the program's success, they are looking into expansion. UNC Rex is not the only hospital in the cuddling business, as several hospitals across the country already have similar programs. You know, I just love kids. I typically don't like to deal with newborns because they're so fragile at that point in life, and I'm just like, I don't want anything to happen to you, especially not in my hands. So I'm like, but I love babies are so precious.
I don't think I could do that.
Why? Why?
It's not my child.
It's
not my niece. It's not my nephew.
But they're battling health and addiction issues like they need it.
That's not my kid. I don't think I could do that.
You niggas are cold. You too?
It's not my baby.
I'm not so much of it's not my baby.
Y'all disgust me.
But I don't. What are you passing to these children? Like, why are you touching these kids? Grown people carry germs. Y'all, we just talked about going to the public bathrooms and touching everything else outside. Random strangers comes in to cuddle my newborn baby that's fighting the crack addiction. Why would I want you touching my kid? It already got something bad in the system. I don't know what the hell you got.
Why is the parent not cuddling the kid?
I don't know. Y'all are ruining this.
We're not ruining this. This is real life questions.
Yeah, where's what's that called? Skin to skin?
Yeah, skin to skin.
Like, why aren't we doing that?
Is niggas in there with their shirts off cuddling babies they don't know?
No, the kids are in blankets. And I'm pretty sure there are some safety procedures that happen beforehand.
Everybody got to take the shot?
I couldn't.
I don't know. I finished the story. There are no more details.
I was waiting for that part.
Yeah,
I was waiting for the part. Volunteers are vaccinated and in bubble suits. No, there was none of that. That just don't seem.
I just couldn't. Like, that's not my
Would
kid.
you want your baby to be cuddled?
Absolutely not. Now with a motherfucker I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I would rather do it myself. But
the first time my baby is getting cuddled is not by me or my wife. What? No.
I don't know if it's all that. I don't know. Number 5, you heartless fucking crows.
Wow, number 5.
Burger King employee fired after refusing to serve a deaf customer. Chris, there's a link. Tired of speaking.
So sad.
Give me a second.
An Oklahoma Burger King employee was fired after he refused to serve a deaf customer and her children at the drive-thru because the restaurant was too busy. Cell phone footage has captured the moment when a Burger King employee in Oklahoma City refused to serve Rachel Hollis, 38, and her children because the restaurant was too busy. The incident occurred on August 21st, and Hollis said the male employee denied her service due to her disability. Hollis typed the order on her cell phone and handed it to the employee, but he gave her a note back and said, "Can't do a full order at the window. Too busy." The man also told Hollis that she would have to come inside of the restaurant to make an order and said that it had nothing to do with her disability. All right, I think you could play it. You guys, humanity, you are really just dropping the ball. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about this loading of this video.
I'll wait till we're done.
That's, yeah.
What the fuck?
So
many problems when Chris is on the board today.
Nigga, all I did was press play and it's not playing. That has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with the board.
Maybe refresh the page. I don't know.
How do you refresh the page? Okay.
He said, you have to come inside.
Oh, this is from Hollywood Unlocked. That's why it's not working.
Oh, shit.
No, it's not working because you don't work the board.
It wasn't my slander. So, you know. But the man did say, you have to come inside. It is too busy. Too busy, ma'am. Have they given us a commercial before?
Advertisement.
Bitch. Just listen to the sound clip, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of my story being interrupted.
Do you do anything with the website?
There's a clip.
Never mind.
It's not our clip. We didn't shoot it.
And then they're just giving us the lyrics. I'm over it.
Where's the volume?
It doesn't matter. They're not playing it. They're just reading it to us.
Yeah, I don't know if this clip has.
It's not. It's a dub. So this is what the man said. Sorry to keep y'all waiting. You have to come inside. It is too busy. Too busy, ma'am. It has nothing to do with your disability. I have a disability too. Oh my God, he's horrible.
Was it? What?
Jesus. Hollis decided to record their encounter since it made her uncomfortable, but the man ended up calling the police when she expressed her frustration and slammed the window in her face. This man was stubborn. He completely ignored me. It was like I was nobody. I just wanted my food. They should treat me like hearing customers.
Can hear the story. I'm triggered.
Okay. Another employee decided to take Hollis's order, but she felt very dissatisfied about the entire situation since it had happened in front of her 2 children. I've never experienced anything like that. For someone to call the police, that's crazy. It just doesn't seem right. The employee has been fired since the incident, and the restaurant said in a statement that their employees will be participating in a sensitivity training. All guests should be treated with respect and provided with a high level of service at our restaurants. The restaurant owner has reached out to the guests and her family to apologize. The employee was terminated, and all employees at the location will undergo additional sensitivity training to ensure our customers always feel welcome. You know, humanity, it never ceases to amaze me how cold these bitches can be. A bunch of else's. A bunch of fucking else's. How do you see how do you see a deaf woman with her 2 kids in the drive-thru trying to order, and then you know she can't necessarily hear you through the speaker, so she drives to the window with a written note of what it is that she wants to eat, and you're gonna tell her, "I'm sorry, you can't do a full order at the window. We're too busy." What?
I feel like you would have wanted her to come inside too, though.
No, I could have read the note.
I would have wanted her to come inside.
For what?
Like, why are you?
She's gonna do the same thing she's doing at the window.
Chris, I don't know what it is. Maybe because I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. But we're connecting today.
But my
Y'all
thing
disgust
is,
me.
but wait, why hold up the drive-thru line when you can just come inside, hand me that note? It's more busy on the outside than it is the inside.
Okay.
I worked in fast food before, and I feel like, yeah, come inside and show me the note. Like, that's just what I would have did. If I was blind, if I was deaf, whatever, that's what I would have did.
I agree with you 10,000%.
And then just
Chris.
imagine if I was deaf and I'm in the line like, hey, what do you guys serve? Excuse me, come the fuck inside. Like, don't hold up my line for this.
Exactly. And I don't think he was rude for telling her, right now I cannot handle you through the drive-thru because we are backed up. Can you please come inside? That's saying that so I can better serve you.
Right. He didn't say
and give
I won't
you the
serve
attention that you need because you need just a little extra help getting this order together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you handing me a note is not going to make me do it better because I may have other questions about what you have down there. I need to know how detailed was this note. Was it I just need 2 kids' meals, cheeseburgers, and number 5?
But if she's doing a note in the drive-thru, she's gonna give you the same note inside.
But I have better time if I have additional questions. Okay, what type of drinks do you want with this? Is we have specific toys? Are they gender-specific toys that you want? Do you want this large, medium, or small? I can take my time.
You are direct. When
No,
has anyone
I'm being
ever
so
asked
honest.
the gender of a toy for a kid? They don't even care.
I have.
If you had
Chris,
McDonald's,
When I used to work at
if you had
McDonald's.
for
McDonald's,
the
they
2
have
weeks
gender
before
toys.
you got fired.
When I was in the drive-thru, and if I asked, like, do you have a son? Do you have a daughter? Like, what kind of toy do you want? Because I remember we used to have My Little Pony toys,
Yeah.
and then or we'll have the little boy toys,
Right,
or
because
Hot Wheels.
like if it's a specialty thing, like Chris, we're connecting. To that.
Yeah, I just feel like come inside.
Come the fuck inside. I don't know why you try to go to the drive-thru.
Yeah, I don't know what made you.
I'm honestly gonna get off the story because it's about to get cold. I feel it.
So
I feel
no,
it.
but
I
this is
feel
also
it.
my thing. She,
I don't even want to go any
she-
further.
because you know where is she at? What restaurant is this? Burger King.
Burger King.
Burger King.
So, Burger King, you don't just pull up to the window. You got to stop at the thing first.
So she never even said anything. I'm sure.
So what
Just
did she
pulled
say
right
at
up to
the
window.
thing?
Nothing. She's deaf. Well, deaf people can talk. Some
Deaf people can't talk. So what did she say at the loudspeaker? I'll pull up. Did she say that?
She probably just pulled up.
Because that's another thing. If you just pull up on me and hand me a note, oh, I can't do this right now because now, in my mind, I've never worked at fast food restaurant. God bless everybody that works at fast food restaurants because I understand it's a hard job. In my mind, when you go to the box and you order, that's the order of your car, right? So if you pull up to me and you didn't place the order at the car and you hand me a note at the first window, now my order system is messed up, right?
It is. Mhm.
So now I'm back a car because you didn't
could
say
be back
nothing.
like 3 cars.
Yeah, because you didn't say any, especially like if it's the split, right?
Mhm.
So now my window and order stuff is messed up because you didn't say anything at the box. You just put up to the first window and handed me a note.
This is all alleged. We don't know that that's
I'm just
You guys
saying.
literally
But let's
took the
just
story
say
and ran
if
with
she
it.
was a deaf person that cannot talk, you probably just fucked up you just fucked up my whole order system.
Yeah, so ma'am, I can't do this right now. We are really busy.
Come inside.
Come inside, not go home.
Yeah, I didn't say go home. Come inside with your
Come
2
the
kids.
fuck inside with
have
all
a-
this
We
shit.
have a play palace. Come inside.
He slammed the window on her face.
Yeah, because she.
Cause come the fuck inside.
Oh my god.
I was about to go to hell.
What were you about to say?
guys.
Because she was like, no.
You may as well. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for always supporting us. But I hate to tell you that this is going to be the last show because I just think it should end like this.
It should.
I think it should.
I don't
end
even know
like this.
what other way it could end,
But I feel like this is right.
at least take your segment out. At least.
Yeah,
Guys.
Nope, Kelvin, stop.
No, I want to apologize.
honestly,
That joke went too far.
you should just give your social media handle and let's end gracefully.
That joke went too far. And I do apologize to everyone who is hearing impaired and everyone who does have a disability. I know we live in a very sensitive culture. It was a joke. It went too far. But I just don't know what happened at that window.
You're still canceled.
If you were if you had status in Hollywood right now,
Oh,
like
you'd be
I would
canceled.
cancel you.
Yeah, you'd be canceled. You're toxic.
Especially if I was deaf and I could still talk, and someone like told me that story in sign language, I would cancel you.
Yeah, you're canceled. I'm sorry.
Okay. Number 6.
I don't have
There's
a
a
number
number
6.
6.
My segment's done.
Ooh. Oh, wow. That was great.
You guys sure we can't end? I mean, we went an hour in 2 minutes.
What's my favorite word?
I don't even know. if
Moving
that's my
right
favorite word
along.
anymore.
Now it's time for the topic. I feel like the show is going to be very mild right now.
Yeah, I just,
I'm not saying nothing else to this show. I'm on punishment.
I don't even want to. I don't want to engage.
You done wound me up. About to show you what I'm working with.
Okay, guys. So the topic for this Sunday afternoon What's the problem now? What just happened?
What's the topic?
Kel was on the couch.
It says what happens.
What's the issue now? No, we want to know what's going on.
I actually don't.
This makes the show. You said this makes the show great. So like, what's going on?
How much is my Uber pool?
Nothing.
What's going
Keep
on?
going
Because you
with
just
the
got
show.
off the mic and went to the couch.
Because I was on punishment.
The topic for this Sunday, guys, is what happens or what should happen when a father says no. So
I actually am triggered by this because I don't know my father, so I don't even.
So you know how like when men and women get married, you know, like we gotta ask the father, like, hey, can I marry your daughter, basically? And like, what if a dad actually tells you no? And then like, okay, so for the gay community, like, would y'all still ask that person's dad? Like, how does that? Like, what do y'all think about that?
Calvin?
I will ask your mom.
You would ask somebody's mom?
Yeah, fuck your dad.
What's wrong with asking the dad?
I just feel like boys are closer to their moms than they are their dads.
Like when they're gay?
No, in general.
In general.
Oh, so what if they were closer to their dad?
Then ask your dad. I'll probably talk to your family as a whole.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get just fuck permission. Like the fuck.
No, you're not asking for permission. You're just. I mean, isn't that what you do? Like you say, "Hey, I'm serious. Like I wanted to marry." You know.
Yeah, but I think like in the olden days, like to ask for your. I'm here to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage because people used to get married like at 13, and they had to legally sign away their child, right? Isn't that what that is? Is that not the history of asking the father? I watched The Color Purple a couple times, and I'm pretty sure when Mr. came over to get Celie, he asked for his daughter's hand in marriage because she was underage, and she had to become now her legal guardian.
Mm.
So if we're going all the way back to those type of days when I need permission from your father to basically take you in because you a little ass kid, no, I'm not about to ask permission for that shit. I'm just going to do what I need to do and say, look, me and Brent are
your dog
are really in love, and I think it's time that we take it to the next level and continue this love and get married.
So
and I would like to have your blessings.
So what did they tell you no? That's the question. What did they tell you no?
No. Thank you all so much for your time. This wedding will be guestless only. And unfortunately, none of you bitches will be on the list. You can catch it on Instagram. You may even catch the YouTube recap. We'll still accept your donations and your gifts, but your presence is not welcome.
So okay,
thank you so much, guys.
So do you think that's gonna have an effect on the relation, like on you and your partner's relationship?
I think with them and their family,
but not y'all as a relationship.
I don't think so. I don't know. I guess it's all about how their family dynamic is. Because
what if they're all tight? They're all close.
If they're super duper close, I can see that having an effect. Because at the end of the day, I want my husband's family to support me and me to support them and have a relationship with them. But if not, then oh well.
Eric, how would you handle it? Would you talk to the family as a whole or just
no, as a whole? I'm trying to. I have to time manage. I don't got time for all that individual shit. Yeah, I mean, if they say no, it's a conversation we're gonna have to have, me and my partner. But you know,
so if at the dinner table, wherever y'all at, like how if they literally told you no, like how are you reacting, like at the table? Like, what questions are you asking
after they say no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is it that you don't want us to get married for? Like, what's the reason?
Oh yeah, like is it me? Is it like you
yeah? Like,
what if they just was like, I just don't feel like you know, like I just don't feel like you're ready to, you know, take care of my son or whatever.
Well, you don't take care of your child. When was the last time you seen Billy? Let's talk about it.
So you're just gonna ruin everything.
You want to bring up my baggage? Let's talk about your responsibilities. You don't have a job, so I didn't know why you're even here. And you're a fourth cousin. Who the fuck invited your nosy ass?
Well, I'm not gonna dig my hole deeper, but yeah, I'm just gonna like ask the essential questions, like why, kind of like plead my case in a way. But honestly, if they still don't want to, it's like it's really not about them.
So are y'all still proposing?
Yeah,
Kelvin.
Yeah. Because
even though your partner knows that they told you no, you would still propose?
Even though, because that lets me know if this relationship needs to continue or discontinue. Like, I'm not about to keep dragging along something if your family don't like me, and now since your family don't like me, you can't be with me.
Right.
That means, like, if they don't like me today, they're probably not going to like me a month from now or 2 months from now. So why are we still doing this? Like, is this relationship about me and you?
Right.
Or is it about our family and or is it your family's relationship?
Right, because if the reasoning is not valid and you're just like, well, because they said no, I'm just going to pass. Like, what?
I feel like if this was me and I asked my girlfriend's father or family or whatever, and they told me no, I feel like at this point we got a box. Because, like, what do you mean
square
no?
the fuck up, nigga. Like,
what do you mean
what you
no?
got wrong with me?
No.
So how would you
and
feel?
then I could see if I'm an ancient nigga, then okay, I can understand. But like me knowing me, what do you mean no? Like, I would probably say that, like, what the fuck do you mean no? And at this point, box. Like, I want to box with the dad now. Like, I really want to fight for your daughter. Like, at this point, square up.
That actually may turn her on.
I think I would say that, like, Mr. Whoever, get the fuck up. Like, let's fight her. Like, for real, let's
your
fight
old
her.
ass up, nigga.
Like, nigga, let's fight for her. Like, what do you mean? And even if the nigga 80, like, nigga, I will beat your ass for her. Like, what's up?
Lay him on the fucking driveway and
Okay.
drive off with his 1980 Toyota Camry.
Honda Civic.
Yeah, I think I would feel, and then it depends on their reason. Like, if they say something like, I don't know, I just don't feel like you're a great fit or something like that. Like, if you've been acting nice to me this whole time and thinking this whole time I wasn't a good fit, why in the like we've been together for, let's just say we've been together for 2 or 3 years.
Right.
You're now just thinking I'm not a good fit?
Would
Why
you
are you wasting
continue
my
to
time?
propose to her, or would you like say I'm done?
I think I would have to talk to her. Like, I would probably just say, like, you know that they just said no, so where does that take us?
So how
Like,
does she know now? Does she? Cause
let's say the dad was
family-
like, hey, Chris asked me, for, he wants to marry you. He just asked me and I told him no. If she tells him that, like, now I got to ask you, like, so do you still even want to be together? Like, how are you feeling now that he just told you that I can't marry you? In my mind, yeah, I'm still proposing. But I don't think I can until me and her actually have the conversation.
I get that.
So, but yeah, initially, I'll be pissed.
What if she said no because her dad said no?
I would probably say,
Or like, let's go finish.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, or like, if you ask the family as a whole, and then like somebody was like 3 people was objective.
Who are the 3 people?
Let's say grandma, her brother, and her uncle.
If it was just the brother and uncle, fuck y'all niggas. But since the grandmother is involved, I feel like I would be
Granny
more.
knows something.
Yeah, I would be more, subjective, I guess. But yeah, like initially, yeah, I'll be pissed, and I would want to fight at this point now. That's how I would feel.
You and Kelvin are really on this episode. Keith, can we strike this episode from the record? We still need time to prepare for the 100th anyway.
This is 98.
Yeah, well, no, it's 97. This won't be going out. But yeah.
So would y'all want to fight immediately? Like how would y'all feel on the inside as soon as they say no?
Oh, I'll be crushed. I would okay. Confession: I'm already a very insecure person. So me thinking like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do? Like, why did they think I'm not good enough to marry? Like, okay, do I not have the job right now? Am I not caring?
You don't have a
enough?
job. Let's just say like you're you, but they just
Like-
was like, I don't.
I was just like, what is it? Like, what haven't I done? Is there something that he said to y'all that makes y'all just think I'm a trash ass nigga? Or do y'all just think I'm a trash ass nigga because I'm a trash ass nigga? Like, am I actually a trash ass nigga? So it's like a lot of things that would go through my head. Like, especially if like we've been talking, if I'm getting engaged, we've been talking to at least a year, 2 years, 3 years, So like I've met these people before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why? What's going on? I would be a lot of questions in my head, and I would be really hurt. I would be really hurt.
You should be.
Would you be even more hurt if their partner was like, dang, like I value my parents' opinion
Oh.
that we can't be together?
I'd be
I'd
pissed.
be so pissed. I'd probably lightweight depressed.
Because I feel like now that's 3 years that now you're just gonna end it
like
just like
what
that.
we doing? And then like now like everything's different.
Like, I put mad time into you, and this is like how you want to make your final decision. Nah, I'd be vexed. I just hope I don't get niggerish at the table because I know my mouth.
I don't want, but y'all want to ask the whole family? Like
When I
like
say
at
the
a
whole, it's the immediate.
But you want, like, why not just ask? I don't know. For
Because
me, I want to
them
do
all-
individual.
Since they can't be in the wedding, I would at least want them at the at the engagement. So I have to let them know that something's about to happen. Because I already have the engagement planned out in my head.
The proposal?
Yeah, the proposal.
Yeah.
I just feel like when you grow up with someone in a household, you've watched them at every phase of their life, and this is a new level of their life. So I want everyone to understand what is next for this person and let them know that I plan on being a part of it. So yeah, like it would literally be the immediate family that you grew up with. So like for me, if someone was to propose to me, I imagine they would talk to my mom, and my sister and her 2 daughters, because that's who I grew up with. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't expect you to do like this huge press conference with the family, but definitely the people who have been there the whole time.
I'm just doing the parents. Like I don't want. I'm gonna do it as a whole. Like I'm gonna just be like, hey, let's go to dinner, brunch, whatever, and then just be like, hey, I want to marry your daughter, and then just see what they say. But if I get a no, nigga, I don't know. I'm gonna want to fight.
That's really game changing. Like a no for a question so big is like, damn.
Yeah, and it's. Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, I don't get it. Why not? And then if they said some shit, like, what if they told y'all, like, I just really liked her last boyfriend. Like, I don't know why they're still with you. Like, what if they told y'all that? I liked his last
that's
partner.
Personal. That's personal. I can't. I would say, well, that person's not here, and guess who's here and who's been fucking the shit out of your son? Bye, nigga.
Oh, gosh.
My next response, verbatim, I could see it being, bitch, are you fucking serious? Like, for you to say that. I
liked his last partner.
Like
what if they told you that?
You would take a moment of silence. Look, bitch, are you fucking serious?
Are you leaving the dinner at that point? Are you like? Let's say y'all went to a restaurant and you like intended to pay. Like, are you leaving? And paying?
No, I'm paying for everything I ate,
and
I'm
leaving?
getting the fuck up.
I can't leave the table until I have gotten slightly niggerish.
So what's your response? What would you say?
Bitch, are you fucking serious?
Or if they were married, was like, oh yeah, that's funny because Betty told me you weren't her first choice neither.
Who? Calvin gonna ruin the family. Is
Who's
what he
Betty?
Do.
Oh, the mom.
Apparently, whoever is for some reason she's Betty.
You know, I just come up with names on top of my head.
Yeah, I was so lost. Like, who
the fuck is Betty?
Yeah, no, I'd be livid. Like, don't you dare sit here, play in my fucking face, bring up the past. Like, are you serious? What even like makes a person feel comfortable enough to say that? Mm-hmm. Like, you are really bold at this table. That is
true though, because like my sister, like let's say if her daughter's dad was like, hey, I want to marry your sister. Like if he came to me and was like, I want to marry your sister, I would tell that nigga no, and I would be like, I've never liked you. I like past niggas that she's been with. You, I can't stand. So I would flat out tell him that. Like I don't fuck with you.
If it makes sense. But like if it's just because you have a favor towards the last person, like if I'm doing my absolute best by whoever your child is, and you just have a favor to the last person, like, and by Issa Rae insecure mind, I'm flipping the table. I'm absolutely flipping the table. I probably won't do it at the actual restaurant, but I'm gonna contemplate flipping the table. Because what are you trying to do right now? Are you trying to break me?
So what is the talk?
Yeah, like what's your purpose?
Like, what is the purpose of this?
Do you not want to see them happy?
What's the talk with your partner now after they say no?
I'm trying to like really sit and phrase all of this in my mind, because the way I initially think I'll handle all of it is not going to help. Because my tongue is already bad. So I don't want to like curse their parents out and badmouth them, because that's not going to help.
So Charlie says, as adults in a relationship, other opinions shouldn't matter. I value my parents' judgment, but if my father says no, I will still do it and just let him know he can feel the way he wants, but still needs to still be respectful to my husband.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because it's just so much shit that can happen after I get a no.
That's going to take a lot of conversation moving forward. Like, we need to discuss.
Like, how do we talk about the family dinners and like Thanksgiving and holiday time?
It's not about to be no situation where every time I come around,
it's awkward.
Yeah, and they're just intentionally making it known that, well, we did make it known that we didn't want y'all together. Like, don't fucking play with me.
And then also, I think it's for us, it's a little different. Because, like, do you not want us to be together because you don't support gay marriage? Or do you not want us to be together because...
What if they said that?
If not me, fucking another nigga.
If they don't support gay marriage, that's on you. God bless you on your journey. Because this is more than just us fucking each other. This is rights. This is me legally saying that this is mine and this is yours and that we can get property together, that they can be in charge of my medical, this is taxes, this is a lot of different stuff. So if you just don't support gay rights, fuck you. And God bless you on your journey.
Yeah, you sound dumb as shit, verbatim. You sound dumb as shit. If he's not fucking me, it's somebody else. So I hope you know that you can get over that. Like, what? What? Man, fuck that family.
Ray said,
Fuck that whole
Ray
family.
said at the end of the day, the final decision is between the two people.
This is true.
I just really hope if I do get to know my wife, my girlfriend doesn't say like, "Oh, we can't be together," because at that point I'm gonna want to fight you too. I'm gonna want to fight her too.
Absolutely. And I'm putting your mom in a nursing home. It's done for her too. Dust.
But that was all for the topic.
The topic, the question of the day, and if I told you that are all very relationship based and all of us are single, is that why?
This probably is why.
Probably.
And I had a relationship based question too.
For uniquely speaking?
Yep. It may be different because
Wait, is
I'm going
uniquely
through.
different from the question?
It may not even be uniquely speaking.
Is
It may
this a
be-
question?
It may be a whole nother thing. I got to think about it when to get there.
I feel like we want another question now.
Well, can I get to my segment?
Yeah, it's fine. Question of the day.
All right. What question are they called?
Oh,
Question.
it's right. It's in order.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It is? Oh, yeah, it's right above Whitney.
It's in
Is
order.
it? That's independent woman.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's it.
Oh, that's.
Question.
I put everything in order. I made it easy,
I could see if it would have been called a question, but
but everything else has been in order.
It's the naming.
okay.
So today's question of the day: you were in a past relationship. You and your past partner have a kid or kids together. You are now in a new relationship and about to get married, but your ex says your kids cannot come to your wedding. What is your response or reaction? We're fighting.
Is it?
I'm not even. Like,
Is it
I'm not
my
doing
weekend?
this. I'm not. First off, your fucking parents, when I asked to marry you, didn't want me around because they don't support gay marriage. And now we have kids together. You don't want them to come into my new wedding that was actually fucking approved? Fuck out of here. I'm taking your grandmother out her fucking 1980 Toyota Camry. I'm laying
Put her
this
ass
bitch on the
on the fucking
driveway.
driveway.
And I'm about to run over your fucking house on Thanksgiving. I'm tired of being disrespected every time I try and find love, bitch. Every time I try and find love, get the fuck out of here. My kids is coming to the fucking wedding and they crip walking down the aisle as they sprinkle petals. Stop fucking playing in my face. Enough. No mas, bitch. No mas.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ!
Love, what the fuck? When did love get so hard? Damn. Like, what the fuck? Nah, man, I'm skipping. I'm over this.
Oh man. Okay. I got this question from DeMarcus. Okay, so DeMarcus Cousins, he's an NBA player. He's getting married, and his girlfriend said that his kids can't come to his wedding, and he threatened to kill her, and now he's facing jail time.
Oh my god.
So
Jesus.
that's where I got it
That
from.
is the
Like
story.
the nigga is really about to probably go to jail.
For a threat.
Wow.
And
But,
he said he'll put I think he said he'll put a bullet in her face.
He
I
said,
think
"No,
that's what he said. Is that what he said?
the direct quote is, I will put a bullet in your fucking head."
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
But yeah, the fuck, I'll put a bullet in your fucking head. Those are my fucking kids, bitch. That's
they're
my kids.
But they're also their
But they're
kids.
also their kids.
They're their
So
kids.
okay, so what? How are you looking at this?
I'm looking at her being bitter. That's how
This is your situation. Like, how are you?
I'm looking at him being bitter.
Yeah.
that you're in a new relationship.
That I'm in a new relationship. Like, regardless if they're there or not, they still have to interact with my new husband.
So
So-
is he invited? The
If they
ex?
want to come, yeah, sure. So pull the fuck up. Somebody gotta watch the little bastard.
He's not invited talking like that.
But,
but
like
but who's gonna watch the child?
my mama, my auntie, my cousin, somebody gonna watch the kids. They run around anyway. So they got other cousins that gonna be there. There's not a kid section at my wedding.
They're
I need
coming to the
I need to
wedding.
put a kid section at my wedding. But
Nigga,
yeah,
it's a wedding. I can see the reception, but it's a wedding. Kids can't come to your wedding.
my kids can come to my kids will come to my wedding.
My
They
kids
need
will
to be sitting
in
there.
My wedding.
Yeah, I ain't got nobody else in mind. But
Treat them like
yes,
extra guests. What? They are my kids.
they are my kids. Like they're what? No, and if you want to be their plus one, you can be their plus one. But you're gonna bring them. You're gonna drop them off, or somebody gonna pick them up.
So, but okay, so
Is this my weekend? Is it my weekend? Is it my weekend?
no. Okay, let's say it's not.
It's not my weekend.
No.
I'm going to the court. I would
You're
have
gonna
to the
say
court in
fuck the
advance.
wedding and go to the court?
I would have called the judge right there. I understand it's her weekend or his weekend, and but I'm getting married, and I would like to have my kids at my wedding. We can have some type of agreement that they can spend an extra holiday with them, or something of that nature. But I need my kids to be at my wedding. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so hold on. So let's throw a twist on it. Let's say it's the day of. Kids not there yet. The wedding is in 20 minutes. You're going there where the kids are, and then let's say you get a call. Let's say you call your partner like, hey, where the fuck is Oak and where the fuck is Eric Jr.? Like, where are they? And they were like, they're not coming. Like, and it's 20 minutes. Like, you have 20 minutes. You're about to get married. What are you saying? How are you reacting?
Are we in Los Angeles?
Mm-hmm.
What area do they live in?
I don't know. Mid City.
There will be an announcement made there won't be an announcement made. I would say have the orchestra play an extra hour. Put the food out first. I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
What are y'all going to do?
I'm pulling the fuck up to get Oak.
It's enough.
I done paid for this little ass tuxedo.
Absolutely.
You know how much a little ass tuxedo costs?
Probably $50 fucking dollars.
No.
100 at most.
No.
A little tuxedo?
A little
it's just a tuxedo.
That they only gonna wear fucking once because they're gonna outgrow this shit.
From
This
young-
is the day that you're supposed to wear this shit once. This ain't no motherfucking Easter pageant. You're supposed to wear this once.
I went to Young Men's Warehouse.
Okay.
to get this
I
fucking
spot spagash, especially custom made.
fucking suit.
You gonna wear this fucking suit on today? I'm pulling
I
up.
would kill him. I would.
I don't know.
kill
Like
him.
I'm trying to think of like what I would really do if like my wedding's in 20 minutes and like you're not bringing my son or daughter. Like I don't know what I would do in that specific moment.
We're going to get. No, I agree with coming. We are extending something in this wedding. We will be killing time while I go get my child.
Okay, wait. So what if you tell your husband to be like, what if they were like, fuck it, like let's just go get married? Like, come on. Like, what if they're not supportive of you bringing your kid?
The wedding may now not be a thing, and I have lost my fucking deposit. I am fucking tired of it.
Okay.
Now I want to fight.
The cake. I paid too much for this
That's
fucking
it.
cake.
You don't want my kid to be here?
My
No. He's not saying I don't want your kid. He's just saying like it's 20 minutes. Fuck it. Like let's just get married. Like what if that's his energy?
I care about this.
First off, I'm not talking to him about it.
Right. Well, who are you?
Wait, y'all
Right.
just
The fuck,
gonna
who do you
leave?
think? Who the fuck you think you are to tell me I can't have my fucking kid?
We don't even have kids.
Right. You haven't
can't
got
have a
here yet.
kid.
You haven't got here yet.
No. The fuck?
We have not reached that level yet.
Man, fuck out of here.
How would you feel? What would you do? She was like, nah, babe.
See, I don't know.
Nah, babe,
you talking
don't
about
worry
my
about it.
current fiance?
Yeah, nah, babe,
oh,
don't
fuck
worry
you.
about
I'm
it.
leaving.
Fuck
Don't worry
you.
about
As a
that.
matter of fact, I'm not coming back, but I am going to get my kid from that toxic nigga over there, and we're going
And we
home.
gonna come back to the church, and I'm
Y'all-
gonna show you how the fuck a wedding should have been.
Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want in here.
Right.
It's
Y'all
food
can
in
have
the
a
back.
party.
Shit.
DJ,
Yeah.
turn it out. Let's go. Fuck this.
This is your disengagement party, bitch. Have fun.
Are you kidding? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, let me get to the comments. So, everyone's cracking up at Eric because like it's so hard for you to find love now. If this is the energy now.
Like, damn.
Shayna said this nigga's really not giving up on his Oak name.
The Oak and Onyx names are etched in stone. I already have the little bibs. I'm going too far. Go. Never mind. Telling
What?
my secrets. Bye.
Anyway, I've responded back and I said I hate that fucking name.
Wow.
Shayna said she would choke a bitch. Then she said that's why God didn't make me a man because I was sock bitches. And everyone's cracking up at Eric not being able to find love.
Like, that's what's happening.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I don't. If this is weeks before my wedding or like maybe a month or so, like I don't know. I don't know how I would react. I really don't know. I'm pissed for sure. Like I'm like, I don't know if I still go through with the wedding or like, do I say, hey, I'll be back? Like I don't know what I would do. I don't know who I'm fighting first. I just don't know.
I feel like
But someone's getting these hands.
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know
These
who.
are equal opportunity hands.
Someone's
Somebody's
getting
about
hit
to get
today.
hit today.
I just don't know who. Like if does the preacher have anything to do with this? I don't know who.
I'll whoop his ass too.
I just don't know
In
who's
front
getting
of the
knocked
house
the
of the
fuck out.
Lord.
Out.
I'll whoop your ass.
Fuck.
Old fake ass.
He
Kirk
may want to
Franklin.
ride with me because he may want to pray for whoever's at this house on my
Right,
kids
bitch.
hostage.
You want to see a stomp for real? Bring your
Okay.
ass on, Kirk. Let's go.
So
on the
okay.
third day,
So
we
if
got
the-
stumped out
So
because that's what's about to happen.
So if you are able to go get the kid, or let's say your wedding is now 2 hours late, like do y'all still go get married or like what do y'all do now?
Hell yeah, we black. We
Yeah,
knew it was late.
like, shit, people just showing up.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought I was at the reception. Y'all still doing math. Shit, I thought I missed this part. We just walking down the aisle like, oh, people got their program. Excuse me. I thought I was gonna be gone. Ooh, said seat up there. Excuse me.
I know you niggas better not be
We
talking
walking down the aisle at the same time. Niggas dapping me up. What up, nigga? You ain't start yet? Shit, you know what I'm saying? I had to get my nigga. Little nigga was.
Don't come to my wedding 2 hours late.
We won't. I feel like we really won't.
My shit is literally gonna. If it starts at 11, it's starting at 11.
Oh, mine's starting at 11:15 for dramatic effect. I've already had everything planned out.
I haven't even thought that far.
Jesus.
Child, this production. This production of my wedding.
I am worried about all of our weddings. If any of these scenarios arise, it's gonna be hell.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just don't. Somebody's getting. I'm beating somebody's ass.
Someone's getting-
Like I just don't know who.
Yeah.
First person.
Someone's getting
Yeah, first motherfucker I see.
Chris, it may be you. Don't come ask me no questions, bitch. What? Like I didn't do shit.
I was about to ask this nigga like, was he good or something?
No. Do I look good?
It's all a mess. All a fucking mess.
Okay, that was it for the question today.
The dad gonna pop up
Jesus.
at your new wedding, talk about, well, this is why I want you to marry my
I didn't
daughter.
want to marry him in the first place. He can't get his own damn kids here. What he gonna do for yours?
Oh my god. It is time for If I Told You That. Jesus,
Hey.
the wedding shit don't end.
This is a great show, guys.
It was, well, it's had its moments. It's had its moments. So today's If I Told You That. Say you were married for 3 years and your husband or wife was murdered. You meet a guy or girl 10 years later and fall in love with them. You guys ended up getting married. 2 years later, the person that you just married confessed that they murdered someone. And then you find out that the someone that they murdered was your last husband or wife. Do you stay with the new husband or wife or leave?
I'm calling the police.
I actually think that's fair. Like, I don't even care why you murdered them. I don't. You're a murderer.
So wait, you were married for 3 years. Okay, I was married for 3 years to my wife. We broke up. I got remarried. I found out it was you that killed my wife.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm calling the police.
The person you remarried killed.
And it's not about. I'm over the relationship. I'm assuming. So it's not even about that. But it's just the fact that I could have still been married, and you just fucked that up just because you was jealous or whatever.
Yeah.
And you killed my wife. Yeah, I will call the police and have this person locked up for life.
Yeah, I'm going to call the cops too.
I'm pressing charges.
More so because my mouth is slick and I don't know what I could say in the future. You might want me to wash a dish and I don't feel like washing dishes that day and you just going to kill me. So to protect myself, I should just call the cops. You're a murderer. You might do it again.
Who got more money?
Why the fuck does that matter?
Your priorities are all over the place.
I'm just saying, if you killed that person and I got a good check from it.
Oh, wow. Is that where we're going?
I'm just being petty.
You love the
I'm being
person that
petty.
they killed.
I'm being petty. I would definitely be like, shit, like, damn.
I don't even have any questions. I'm calling the police.
I'd be like, damn. Like, I really.
I'm not asking that one question.
I'll be like, damn, I really love that nigga. But if you ain't killed that nigga, I wouldn't have met this nigga. Shit. Well, I can't lose love twice. So like Eric.
I'm actually triggered. Chris, take us out. Guys, you have my social media. I'm not repeating it. I'm sick of this. You know what the fuck I've been through for both of these weddings. You know.
For the whole episode, you know what you've been
The whole episode. You know what it was like for me to sit at that kitchen table and have this family play in my face. My kids could not come to the wedding. My nigga threatened to blow my head off to bring baby Ray Ray to my wedding that I paid for in advance. $1,500 of a deposit shot to hell, Kelvin. And you gonna sit here and throw that in my face? You're not coming to the fucking next wedding if there's ever another wedding.
If he killing niggas, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Toxic.
No, I don't know. I probably call the cops.
So you're snitching.
I'll snitch. I'm a little scared though.
Why? I'm not gonna. They're not gonna know I called the police. I'm gonna do it like while I'm at work or something.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know.
Or we can have sex beforehand. That way there's no change in
yeah,
vibe.
What? No, fuck that.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah, Eric, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, because once
I'm
I
not
put,
fucking her. But
no, you got
I'm
to.
done.
You got to.
You have to.
You
for
got to
many
throw off
reasons.
the scent. You
Yeah.
got to throw off the scent.
No, she could suck my dick before I call the police.
No.
Why?
Because if you react like, whoa, What? You killed Jennifer? What? Then she's be like, I'm so sorry, and he'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna go to work. No, she's gonna follow you out the door.
Yeah. Now you made her suspicious.
Shoot you in your back, and now you're dead, and
Yeah.
now she's gonna clean up. What
Real
I'm doing,
John
like,
Lennon.
them like, damn, babe, I killed Brandon. And I'm like, damn, nigga. You know what? That nigga wasn't shit though.
Yeah.
You saved me. You did me a solid. Come here. And then after that, hey, babe, you crazy as shit. Let me. Shit, work calling me. Let me go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta go to work. But hey, I love you. I appreciate you. You a real ass nigga. Just don't forget that shit. Straight to the police department.
Yeah.
No, you're not about to get me.
Yeah, no, you're not going to kill me.
I am not about to get got.
Yeah, no.
I'm never coming back.
And
I've moved to Montana
Montana?
until the trial is over.
Yeah,
No.
Chris, you gotta be a little more discreet.
I'm gonna be discreet. Like they can follow me to work. Ain't no. It's just no telling when they're gonna know I'm calling the police to have them lock the fuck up.
I just think based on how fast you leave and how
Urgent.
you react, they're gonna shoot you.
So are y'all gonna be single after that or what?
Oh well, I mean, and that's the sad part for me. I already have a trauma of just failed relationships at this point. Nothing has gone
The
right.
whole show,
and it's like now I'm sending you to jail, and it's just like, God, maybe I'm meant to be a Quaker. Maybe I should be a nun. I should give my life to the church because niggas ain't it.
Yeah.
So it's more of a sad thing for me. You know, I just hope I have kids that at least want to go to school, if nothing else, because everything else is shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's just imagining that you killed my wife
Mm-hmm.
because you wanted to be with me, or like what? Like, then one question I do want to know, like, why? Like, what did you do that for? I think that may be one question I do want to know.
Yeah, was it self-defense? Like, I guess it depends on why they killed that person.
What do you mean it depends?
Because I want to know, like, was it just like, I'm so angry, I'm going to kill you? Or was it like, I'm just, this person
I don't
did
think it
something to me,
matters.
we
They killed
got
them.
into a fight. I'm thinking the Q-Tip Mary J. Blige movie, when we got a little too tough, and then I accidentally threw you on the railroad things, and you electrocuted and died, and it's like, oh my goodness, this was not supposed to happen like this. Let me run away. Yada yada yada. Let me run. You remember that movie? Let me run away.
Death is death.
Yeah. Or is it like, oh my goodness, we're in a car accident and.
Right, and then
like
collision,
we hit
that's
collision,
different.
and then I end up killing that person, and I skirted off because I didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah, that's a little
and
different.
And then like how did these things happen? Like if you like literally was like, you know what, I'm a murderer, I'm gonna kill you for fun.
Yeah.
Stab. Then I'm like, no, this is not gonna work. But
So if it's an accident, how are y'all reacting?
I'm not gonna call the cops.
I'm not gonna call the cops.
What are y'all gonna do?
We're gonna have to pray about it. We're gonna have to go to a little bit of counseling.
A little bit of counseling.
Give me the exact situation of where it's an accident.
Like, okay, so the car crash, like the head-on collision, and the person died. Say that
And they left them.
yes.
Y'all okay with that?
I'm like, I think it's
I'm not okay with that,
I don't
but
think-
we're gonna have
yeah.
to go to some counseling for it.
Yeah, I'm not okay with it, but I don't think it's enough for me to call the cops and be like, arrest this man. I get the fear behind that, but like, okay, so like to add a layer to it, imagine that
Brandy killed somebody.
yeah, potential D.
Who?
Brandy.
Caitlyn Jenner killed somebody.
Who?
Caitlyn Jenner, Brandy. Do you not remember those accidents?
Brandy.
Yeah,
Yes,
The
the
singer?
vocal rival, the one that just got a BMI for our song.
she definitely
singer.
killed. I think it was like a Hispanic woman
yeah.
in a car accident.
Yeah.
Moonlight Brandy?
Yes.
Brandy. Moesha.
She killed somebody?
Yes, years ago.
Was she not in jail?
No.
What happened?
It was a car,
It was a car
accident.
accident.
Brandy didn't die, but the woman did.
So how did Brandy kill? I'm lost. Wait, what happened?
I don't remember the specifics of it, but it was a car accident, and Brandy survived,
Yeah,
and the
she was
woman
at fault.
didn't.
Brandy was at fault.
For whatever reason, I don't think she was like. I don't think it was a DUI situation. I just feel like it was.
Brandy
probably-
was driving?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. So Brandy was driving some woman, and the woman was married to someone else. I'm assuming.
No.
What?
The
Where are
woman,
you going with this?
I'm lost.
Don't connect it to this scenario.
Where are you going
Brandy
with this?
Norwood, the person who played Moesha in The Black Cinderella, was driving
the
in a car.
The first black person last in a scary movie.
She was driving her car, and another woman was driving her car. An accident happened. For some reason,
Oh, so
Brandy
they
was
weren't
at fault.
together.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought. Keep going.
Brandy killed this woman when their cars crashed.
Well, Brandy didn't intentionally kill her.
But that's in the situation where we're saying that would be the accident that I would not call the cops on you.
Yes, right,
Oh.
right.
Okay.
That's what we're saying.
I'm thinking y'all saying Brandy's in the car with some woman named Teresa, and and she got into a train wreck with an 18-wheeler. Like that's what I'm thinking y'all are saying. She got into a car.
Any of those details?
I was lost. Like I thought y'all was connecting it to the question of the day. Like I was. I mean, if I told you that, like I was so confused.
This was a real life situation.
And who's the other person you said?
Some woman, random.
No,
woman.
the not Brandy, but it was somebody
Caitlyn
else.
Jenner.
What happened with Caitlyn Jenner?
What was that one again?
Caitlyn killed somebody in a car accident too.
Who's Caitlyn?
Bruce
Oh,
Jenner.
Bruce. Right. Who? What happened?
Well, I don't know. I think Bruce Jenner killed her.
When y'all say he killed her, like he hit her and she died.
Yes.
Yes. Well, not like she was walking down the street. Oh. but like more so like in the car. Why am I like this?
I don't know, Keith. Once again, I ask you if you could just strike this from the record. I
Why?
really don't want anyone to search this in the archives.
I know what it is. I have influences around me that I have not had before.
Is it the drugs?
No, it's the drugs.
That's fair.
It's also the people I hang out with every day, who I see every day. I blame JL. That's who it is. I get the spirit of JL on me, and then it's not.
What's
coming
JL?
out. My boss.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean, that was all for If I Told You That. What are the comments saying?
People, let's see. People, laughing at DJ Turn It Up. Shayna says she feels like she's going to fight whoever I marry, and I asked her why. And she said she needs to be a part of the dating process so she won't get her ass whooped. To the question of the day, Moni would leave. Charlie is snitching. And Moni says Sound Like You on Netflix. Is that a movie?
Oh yeah, season 2 supposed to know it's like a series. Season 2 supposed to come out.
What is You about?
I don't know, but I heard it.
You heard what?
That it's good.
No one told you what it was about?
Well, I said don't tell me because I was gonna watch it because it was good.
Do you know, Eric?
Hell no.
Eric, do you have Netflix? Mm-hmm. Oh, I say because you know I have the premium. I pay $15.99 a month. And I don't.
You pay $15.99 a month for Netflix? What the fuck does that
I
come
have the
with?
premium. You have an account.
What does it come with?
It comes like 5 accounts.
Oh, that can be on yours?
Yeah.
That's it? That's all you paying for?
Yeah, it's like family. I have the app. It's mobile. I can do anywhere.
I thought that was
And I
Netflix
get
in general.
And I get like alerts and shit.
I think that's the regular Netflix.
Well, you want me to take away your account?
Stop talking.
I just had questions.
That's all I get. I can keep that shit.
No, I was just
up with a
confused.
good
Like I didn't get
$11.
it. I was just confused.
Well,
Anyway.
let me see what comes with my benefits.
While we're
now
at it.
that I'm thinking about it.
So are you doing your question or are you uniquely speaking?
I'm doing my question.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
This segment is called To Freedom. So I have
I want this show erased. I want it gone.
this segment is called To Freedom. So
I just put that in the doc.
thank you. Thank you. So when you're talking to someone
Oh my god.
and you're getting to know somebody, what are the boundaries of your conversations, or like that the do's and don'ts? Like what boundaries do you set in place?
When you're
I
talking
don't
to
think there are
someone,
any.
Or like when you're first getting to know somebody, like you're fresh, like first 2 weeks.
I should be able to talk to you about anything, right?
I
should.
Or even not even so like talking, but like
Give us the example.
okay, so like
This is about
Well-
you?
no.
Yes, it is. What happened? What's the question?
Why does it be about me?
Go ahead. What was the question?
Wow. Wow.
Pointed.
I'm triggered. Wow.
What did you ask and you felt?
Ooh, wow,
and you
I
probably
didn't-
got
I didn't.
a bad response or whatever.
Wow. Wait.
It's okay.
I just want to know, like, if you're talking to somebody, like, how often do you plan to see them? Do you FaceTime? Do you call? Like, what are your boundaries when you're first getting to know somebody?
Is this about you?
That is not to freedom. That is not what the freedom.
No, I just want to know like what happened. If this is about you, so we can know how to answer.
Wow. No, it's not about me.
Anyway,
Of course, I was going to get to the bottom of that.
it probably is, but so I mean, I don't feel like there should. If we both like each other, I just what? Why are there boundaries? I should be able to say, if you ask me what I'm doing, I should be able to say I'm taking the shit. Like I should be able to. I'm saying like I'm not.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm just saying
like,
I should be.
This
able
is
to
like
say
the
that.
first or 2 weeks. I'm talking about like you met a couple times. Like now it's like, okay, do we move to the phone call conversation? Do we move to a FaceTime conversation? When do you feel like you can call somebody on the phone? Is there a state that you say, okay, we should stick to text for this long or pick up the phone? Like, because I feel like if we're talking and we both have a mutual connection, then I should be able to call you. I should be able to FaceTime you. I should be able to text you. And things
Motherfuckers
should
not
be
the
good.
same when it comes to texting and talking on the phone.
I really don't understand that either.
I don't get it either. Like I feel like if we have a great texting conversation,
Mhm.
we should be able to have that same energy on the phone. Like I don't
Absolutely.
I don't get why it's like that, but it's like that.
A lot of people have this
And then
reservation
people say
about
like,
talking
"Oh,
on
I'm
the
different in
phone.
person." It's what's the fuck's the difference of being on the phone? It's just a phone in between us.
I personally enjoy talking to people on the phone because I feel like with text, there's so much room for you to finesse a conversation. You can ask for outside opinion. How should I respond to this? You have so many opportunities to be inauthentic. And when you're on the phone, there's really no space for you to not answer in your most authentic self. Like if I ask you a question, you have so much time before it sounds like dead air. So I don't understand that. I think for me, for myself in talking to somebody in the beginning is not asking the questions that I need to know. I feel like a lot of us associate questions of intentions around, we kind of associate that with like, let's get married. So if I have a question of like, where are we going with this? What are we going to be? I should feel comfortable enough to ask you that because that is going to give me the knowledge that I need to move forward. But a lot of people prolong that because their fear is that in me asking this, it looks like I want a family, I want a house, which you may very well want. But they think that that is like a death sentence that'll run the person off. Mind you, whether you ask it week 2 or week 18, however that person is going to respond is how they are going to respond. And if you need to know that, you putting it off is not going to do anything for you other than stress you out. It's the whole ignorance is bliss approach. So I feel like for me, I need to consciously be okay with like, if you have a question that's really plaguing you, ask. Because I haven't done that in the past. And that shit comes back to bite you in the ass.
Yeah, I'm at that point too. Like, if I like you, I want to call you. I'm going to FaceTime you. And I understand that we may not be super deep into that, but I feel like how you handle things now is how you handle things later. You can tell me you're busy. You can tell me this. But I don't like being ignored.
I hate that
That's
shit.
a pet peeve of mine. Don't text me and then I'm say, well, can I call you? And then you don't respond. I'm gonna fucking call, bitch. I'm gonna fucking call you. But anyways, yeah, I was just wondering.
I don't know about the whole if I have a question I'm gonna ask type thing. Because remember when I was asking y'all about shoot my shot at the close friend I have, I don't want to ask that because I feel like that's gonna fuck up our friendship.
They're in a whole relationship right now. That was the difference.
Let's just say okay, but still,
Yeah, there's a big but.
There's a huge one.
But I still feel like he not shit for her. I don't like. I just don't.
I just feel like it adds another layer of possibly looking messy, and like it's just. I mean, but some people will still ask, irregardless of that thought. I just think like the person's in a relationship right now. That's your best friend. It's like, do you really want to move in that territory right now?
How long do you even wait to shoot?
Till it ain't a thing?
No, I'm saying if they break up today, like how long would you even wait?
Why are we back on this?
And then we could go back to yours.
I don't know.
I was curious.
I would wait at least 3 weeks.
I don't know.
I'll wait 3 weeks because week 1.
That's short.
Don't ask me no shit about my breakup. A month. I think 3 weeks is like a month. You want a calendar month? Let's do 4 weeks.
I guess
4 weeks.
5.
Well, Monday ended September.
Oh.
So
okay, in your situations, for you uniquely speaking, what are you contemplating? When to call somebody?
no. I'm contemplating if that's going to work for me.
What?
For my friend that's going through, I wonder if that's going to because that happens to my friend. I was just wondering if that would work for me. Like if someone told me
What? If what will work for you?
No, like there's like times that I understand being busy because hello. But like if there's time that you're free and there's time available that you can call and have a conversation, let's pick up the phone. Let's talk about it. Like what the fuck is going on?
Okay, what if somebody told you, oh, I don't like talking on the phone. Like I'm a texter.
I don't like that shit.
Like, and then would y'all say like, oh, can I just come over then? Like, what do y'all? How do y'all take that?
My thing is like, okay, so if you're a texter, my thing is if I'm getting to know you, quality time is important, and we should be able to spend some type of time together.
I just feel like, okay, you may not like texting, but I do. Now we need to meet each other halfway.
Meaning pull up, or are you saying
no? Like
we need to talk on the phone at least sometimes.
Sometimes we need to talk on the phone
take.
because that's something I like. If I'm gonna text you, mind you, that's not my ideal way of communicating with you. Then you need to meet me halfway and talk on the phone.
So in y'all perfect relationship, like how long does each phase? Okay, so you get somebody's number. How long does? So let's just do it face by face. You get somebody's number. How long does it take for you to call?
I could call tomorrow.
Call or text?
Text, that don't matter. I mean, you could text.
I'll text that night.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll call the next day.
Depending on,
Are you FaceTime or are you calling?
calling?
I'll call.
Okay.
If I'm FaceTime, I'm going to ask permission to FaceTime first.
Why do people do that?
Because FaceTime is more intimate.
I don't need a fucking
and I don't
appointment. I'ma
know
just
where you
FaceTime
are.
her.
I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're doing.
Same difference if you would have called.
I don't know how comfortable you are.
That is true.
If
That's
you gonna
actually
call,
very
why?
true.
I don't get it.
Because FaceTime is more so.
You do not need to be dolled up to FaceTime.
No. A call is more intimate. So like if I'm like right now, if I'm here with y'all, I can pick up the phone and be like, oh hey, what's up? But a FaceTime is speaker, it's a camera, it's everybody else in it. It's not as intimate as a phone call could be.
I don't think that matters.
I think we put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah.
No,
Because people always say make an appointment before you FaceTime me. What?
No. Because this is like, even if it's early in the relationship and I got my friends around and I pick up the phone, and they see it's somebody else on there, the first thing they gonna do, who the fuck is that? What is this? Who's that? What y'all doing? Who's that? How you know them? We just met last week.
Say that.
Right, that's
There's
the thing.
just
Like,
too
say
much.
that.
you don't
There's
necessarily
just
have
too
to.
much.
I think what it is you FaceTiming is one thing. I think that's okay. You can respond and tell me that this isn't the appropriate time.
Yeah,
for you
that's
to
why
do
I
it.
asked permission.
Yeah, but I feel like if innately you want to FaceTime, there's nothing wrong with just hitting FaceTime. And if the person can't talk, they'll tell you why. But I get both sides of it. There's times where you just cannot FaceTime. But I don't think you should be like, oh, I'm going to FaceTime you on September 23rd at 7:25 p.m.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, I'm saying an initial conversation. Is it okay if I FaceTime you right now? Like, is you
Fuck
cool
that,
to
I'm not
FaceTime? I'm
asking,
not saying
like-
set an appointment up for next week. Like, is it cool if I FaceTime you right now?
I kind of like the spontaneity of it.
Just FaceTime.
I think it's like, oh, you want to see me? That's cute. Okay. If I can.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Okay, so you're taking a day to call somebody. Kelvin.
This depends.
Nigga, we're doing it now. Like, it depends on what.
What I'm doing. Maybe 2 days.
2 days tops.
No, maybe like a week.
Do you believe in giving people that space so that way you don't look eager?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I feel like if you see my energy, match it.
Well, my energy is
I
gonna be.
agree.
I'm a heavy
agree.
texter sometimes, though. So I will text you all day. So I feel like my energy is devoted that way. But I also know, like on the phone, I get distracted easily with everything else that's going on. So sometimes if I want to make sure like I'm sitting still and I'm able to give you my full divided attention if I'm going to call you.
So, okay, after the call, when do you set up the first date?
Shit, the next week.
Yeah. Within a week.
And then So at that point, then when do you ask to be in a relationship?
That I think comes
If
with,
the dates are going okay.
I feel like that's more of a feeling than a time stamp.
Yeah, I usually say 3 months, but also it's just how I feel.
If the energy is matched, basically.
Yeah.
If the energy is matched.
But usually, I think after 3 months, you should know enough about that person if you're willing to at least go exclusive with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't believe in talking for a whole year.
Who doing that?
A lot of people.
Yeah, no.
That's an excuse.
I think it is too.
It's an excuse to keep your options open.
Yeah, you fucking hoe.
So don't say you want to talk. Yeah, I used to say I used to be like, I believe in an extended talking period.
People,
I believe.
I think
in that.
I think
But
to know
as I
somebody's
got older,
bullshit.
like-
to know somebody's bullshit, if they say they just like going with the flow, that I think that's when you know you clearly don't want a relationship, or you don't. I don't know, whatever it is you don't want, but
And you fall back.
Because we dictate the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to be more authentic in my approaches with people, and as like trying not to overthink like the time span of texting, calling, and all that stuff. Like if you want to talk to that person, make it known, and then that kind of lets you know, because the way that you move in these spaces lets you know how you are dating. So the person's responses shouldn't necessarily tell you how to be. It should tell you how to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's something where I just cannot get with it consistently, I probably should stop pursuing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not matching. And I feel like a lot of us would save ourselves a lot less heartbreak and more time if we were real with ourselves. But we be trying to like really adjust to fit the situation.
that's what I learned with Dream. Like I was just trying to make the shit work, but it just wasn't. I didn't realize it wasn't working until like it just fucking hit me one day. Like, okay, this shit is a dub.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's over.
Yeah. You can do better.
Yeah, a lot better because I feel like I put up with a lot for no reason,
That's real.
for whatever reason.
Child, don't get me started.
But you know, it was what it was. It teaches us.
It was a
how
good
to be in the
experience because
future.
it literally was a dream because
Yeah.
I wanted that person for that long.
Yeah.
So.
And in that time, I mean, there are a lot of good moments that come with all of these. Like, you get good moments from most relationships that you enter into. So, like, the times were what they were, but when they're done, they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Which I really am such a fucking hypocrite, because if I could take my own advice, I'd be such a better person. But
I agree. Why don't we take our own advice?
because it's too fucking easy. It's too easy.
Like I feel like I give the best relationship advice, but sometimes I just never take it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we act on emotions. It's always easier to see someone else's situation from the outside instead of like actually gauge your own. Like I think it's almost like when you're watching a movie. Like when you're watching a movie, you're like, why the fuck would they go into that door? They know that killer's right there. Because we can see the full spectrum of everything that's moving around them and every moving part. But with us, all we can see is what we have behind these eyes. So sometimes our tunnel vision is so screwed on this one person that we can't see the killers on the other side of the rooms because we are focused on the kitchen and the phone ringing saying I'm outside when they're already inside. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what it is. And I think when we look at relationships, we also have to remember that it's a two-way street. And I always say it's not what I say or how I say it, it's how you perceived it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what a lot of people forget about relationships, and that's why we don't take our own relationship advice. It's not what I say to that person, it's how they're going to perceive it. Right. And I think that's why we're sometimes so, I won't say stupid, but we don't take our own fucking advice.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I'm so fucking hard-headed.
Stupid.
I could save myself so much heartache if I was just listening to myself.
Go with your gut. I'm learning to go with my gut.
But sometimes my gut tells me, but that's the thing, trying to figure out, like, my gut will tell me if this is how you feel. Okay, so like say you see someone that you really like, but they're ghosting you. If on the inside you're like, damn, I still want to talk, because you're the person that's like ghosting. I'm the person that like is willing to express and do all that. So I'm just like, should I be authentic to myself and just be that person, or do I just play the game? You know? So it's like that matter of like being authentic to yourself or just matching the energy. God damn it, this show. This whole show.
It's an amazing show.
Not gonna be able to find love.
I did like, what the fuck?
It's a great show.
None of us.
It's a mess.
This was a great show.
You're just gonna call it the single show.
Yeah, it's definitely the single show.
Top 10.
Like, you know, I really will speak into the existence. We will all find someone that is really established, great for us, healthy, and just
soon
that matches.
Soon,
that matches the energy that we need.
What?
I'm kind of sad. BC's leaving back to Maryland this weekend.
Who?
The last person I was talking to.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going back to Maryland this weekend. I'm kind of sad about that. Because it was something there, you know? And then, like, now...
I feel like if it was, he wouldn't be moving.
Well, he's not moving. He's not going to stay because of me. And I wouldn't want him to stay because of me.
What's he moving for again?
He's moving to go back with his family and to be with his family and things.
I think he couldn't handle it.
I think that's part of it, too. But that's not for me to determine. Like, we had a good conversation about that stuff today. But it's kind of sad. It hurt my feelings a little bit.
So did you get too invested before this nigga moved?
I don't think that we got too invested before he moved. I think we were going with...
Were y'all still, like, hanging out?
Yeah, I think we're going with the flow. No, once I found out that he was moving, we both made the conscious decision to kind of, like, step back. It was, like, unsaid, but we both felt it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'm single again, out on the prowl.
Come on, Trina.
I'm saying Mama D version. I thought Ernest was
all
perfect.
Right, on that note, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of The Get Right.
Single again,
it's Chris. It's
out on the prowl.
As always, guys, you can find me on social media on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Twitter and Facebook at Eric Devontae, and Snapchat Picasso_3.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CCCAW_. And as always, guys, I hope you get right.
That's right. Get right or get left. Bitch, you better get right.